Send you the link.
What's up,
What
y'all?
up?
What up, y'all? We're back, and apparently you're back, so nobody got raptured last week. I mean,
That's right. We remain on
well,
terra firma.
you almost got raptured, but
That's true. I
yeah.
almost did. That was a hoax. That was my hoax. And if you want to find out what that means, you can watch our rapture video where we covered the fake rapture that was supposed to happen last week.
Last week, and then a little bit before that, and a little bit before that, even three raptures in a year. That's kind of insane. I ain't gonna lie.
100%. It's like, how many raptures did the guy whose name is Brother Joshua? There was a guy named Brother Joshua, right? In Africa, who said that the rapture was going to happen in September, and then again in October, and then again later in October.
Mm-hmm.
All three did not happen. So I'm like, how many raptures is this guy going to announce? Are we done? He's just going to have more dates? I think this is the most predictingest rapture man that we've had in such a short time frame.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, he was doing the most, but
100%.
There's people coping online. It's like, well, you see, rapture is a state of mind. I'm like, all right, shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. All right. Y'all out here using my book for nonsense. Stop it. But anyway.
So anyway, welcome to React and Draw. Today we have two stories. The first story is about the terror at Twitchcon,
right,
where the famous streamer Emiru was, I don't know, attacked by some crazy man.
Yep.
Due to the lax security measures at the event.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little, it's not a little, it's a lot of shenanigans going on behind the scenes on that we'll get into, because apparently this thing was less secure than, I don't know, Diddy's baby oil collection or something like that.
Then later on, at the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the DoorDash Girl story, and I'll explain that to y'all later. It's literally the opposite end of the spectrum. Let's go through the chat real quick. Power's in here.
What up, Power?
So
He got the power. Remember that song from Snap? Ancient.
I probably know it by
it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, so lame. It's a lame mention. It's a super boomer take. You know when boomers made music for a long time, bro? If you think about like what boomers made, they made that song "I Got the Power" or something. They made rap. They made punk.
They did.
They made like Star Wars, and they're still making that. They have a long reach.
I saw somebody get it was a video 3 days ago. There's a band played like Star Wars music in a mall, and everyone was just like amazed. And then like two dudes with lightsabers started fighting in the mall, like, and I was like, "Yo, this choreography is better than the shows, man. It's kind of embarrassing."
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool video. I ain't gonna lie.
No doubt. Anyway, who else in the chat?
We got I can't pronounce the name, so I'm just gonna say user at the end of the name. It said, "What's up with women be in each other's throats so much?" Rhetorical question. Well, if that's in regards to either of those situations, I know as far as the DoorDash situation, which I'll get into for sure. Because I have some videos saved on that. Power is here saying now Sean will go through the pain of talking about Twitch. I'm gonna have y'all know right now, this is going to be Cliff Notes. And the reason it's going to be Cliff Notes is because so much crap has happened since last week in such a short space of time that there's no way that I can cover it all in detail. Okay, Asmongold had to do 4 videos on Twitch. 4 like 30 minutes to hour long videos on Twitch just to get it all out. It's insane. It says some new updates I missed this morning, I guess. So Neo J is here. So what's up?
What is up?
It said Of Earth 9, my boy Christian is here. What's up, man? Long time no see.
Hey, what's up?
We got Bree in the chat. Said people do and say a lot of things on TikTok that goes against civil decency. Facts.
True. So much so they're trying to like ban it, trying to regulate it. They're trying to like, I don't know, get it in some kind of wrestling move and wrangle it down to the ground because it's, I don't know, some kind of national security brain rot issue that must be addressed by the national security apparatus somehow. Like it's that crazy.
Right. Oh, did my iPad go blank? Well, it doesn't matter because we're gonna bring up a little site called X right now. Okay. I don't know where to start. We'll start at Twitch on this chaotic batch of news right now. All right. We're on the official Twitch page here. Now, I haven't used this app in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, because the first order of things to say on Twitch, if I could go through really quick, is it's not a good streaming site, y'all. Like in general, like the reach level for you to you gotta like be like at the top, I don't know, 5% or something to even like get any traction. I'm probably stretching it, y'all, but 10%, whatever. So there's that. You don't really get put into the algorithm. And then there was the whole what was the hot tub girls? Yeah, and they were stealing all the attention, and people was like, "Oh, this is a video game site. This is probably for teens and kids. Why are the hot tub girls here? Because it looks like OF diets," and it does. It does. They had to make a hot tub section, and even then, there was a girl that was purposely marking herself as an artist, so that she could get put on other algorithms. So anyway, there's that.
Well, dancing is a form of art. You know, depending on kind of dance you do, little movement.
Well, yeah, dance. I mean, some of them weren't dancing. They were just like in the little kiddie pool.
Synchronized swimming.
Oh well, they.
It's in the Olympics.
And then, yeah. So there was that. There's the hot tub situation, and then let me go through real quick because I cannot highlight everything on Twitch. There was a situation with Hassan. Everybody knows Hassan, and people are saying that he was shocking his dog on stream.
Allegedly,
yes, he's shocking his dog on stream, and
Hassan's lawyers on that. Allegedly,
and 8 million AIs were made of this man. Segway AI is a dangerous tool, man. AI is a completely dangerous and simultaneously hilarious tool. Man, you know how many AIs they made of DoorDash Girl already? She had one misspeak and it was over for her. Anyway, so yeah, there was the Hassan situation, and Hassan is always in controversy because he says crazy things online, and then he gets like, I don't know, banned for like what, like a couple days, and then comes back. Meanwhile, people get banned for longer. It's the
couple days, man. You know,
favoritism type joint going on, right? And then now I completely missed this. Thankfully, that apparently Twitch was highlighting a baby furry streamer. And Madam Savvy did us all the favor of investigating this. I don't even know if I want to play the video because we got to get to the Emiru thing. And yeah, the site, I guess, like where it led her, what website led her to, was ridiculously sus. And yeah, so there was that thing. And I want to keep in mind that this happened like all last week in the span of days, and then came TwitchCon. Now apparently people were saying TwitchCon wasn't safe before TwitchCon came up. Like I know Hassan said he doesn't want to go to TwitchCon because he said something along the lines of like something might happen. I think that's also because he runs his mouth, so anybody can go and try something, which I don't agree with either. Like You know, you could let. I don't have to agree with the man, but you could let him speak, right? And then Emiru, a streamer, came on, came and she had to do a meet and greet, which I'm hearing stories, and we'll go through Emiru's video that saying that she was kind of halfway forced to do the meet and greet because her show was gonna get taken down or something. I don't know. I don't know understand the ins and outs of that, to be honest. But anyway, we're starting here. We're starting here because I want to see the climates of the people reacting to Twitch, because Twitch is still posting like normal. So just to catch everybody up super quick in about 2 sentences. Emiru's a streamer. She had a meet and greet. At this meet and greet, a guy came up to her and tried to force a kiss on her. Whether connected or not was crazy because he grabbed her. I think I had the video here. It's like super quick. I don't know if I don't should I mean, it's not graphic or anything, but it's pretty unsettling. Let me see. Oh, I thought I had it here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Well, you can read the comments until I get that.
So we have Brina says, "Ain't no alleged he did that." About the dog collar thing. You know, it's funny. I saw some tweet saying that they have some inventor of one of these shock collars saying that it was a shock collar. I can't verify that as real. It's from a real dog trainer, but I didn't really look into it. But a lot of people are saying it. A lot of people have decided this is the way. But you know, Hassan, you know, he may be politically connected, seeing that he only gets 2-day bans from Twitch. He's probably a some kind of psyop on America or something like that. So I assume he's like hooked in with some kind of giant legal team. So for the safety of everyone in our React and Draw community, because everything's a community now, like, you know, we just can't be people. We have to be in some commune, you know, I don't know, like Diddy or something like that, rubbing cocoa butter or whatever nonsense that's going on.
Wait. We can't have a community. We didn't name them yet.
Oh, okay. You have to. All right. So good. So we're not a community because I will not name
You know,
you.
like Samurai stand up. Okay, no. So
Oh man.
y'all gonna be the drawers? No.
Oh, let's not do that. I don't want to be doing any of that. Community sound like commune, and a commune is where the bad stuff happens. You know?
Yeah, facts. We don't do that here. All right.
Yeah, but anyway, all I'm trying to say is that he's probably some high level nibba, you know. So, for the sake of accuracy, I would say alleged. But you know, I will say this though: if he did that joint, leave the dogs alone. Why would you do it to a dog? You know what I mean? If you can't manage a dog, then don't have the dog on the street. Don't have a dog.
Right. Hold on, I got it. Okay, so it's right here. It says, so some freak just assaulted Emiru at TwitchCon. This behavior is effing disgusting. I'm amazed that she still came back to finish the meet and greet. Honestly, she deserves the utmost respect. This has to stop. And as you can see here, oh crap, I did not mean to enlarge that. Yeah, that got just like boom. Shout out to the security guard right here, by the way. I don't know if y'all are seeing my cursor.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you Dan, can you see the cursor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, shout out to my man's right here, because he came, like, my man came rushing out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came from behind. Now, by the way, everybody's giving my man's with the blue hair a hard time because he just stood there. Hey, listen, what can I say? Like, he fulfilling the stereotype of the blue hair, but whatever. We're gonna ignore him because this maniac over here, whoever this man is insane.
Okay. He's a big dude.
Yeah, and that's the like. First of all, where did he even come from? Like, I'm trying.
He just rolled up from the side view he rolled up on like the side view, like he's getting an award at the Grammys or something. Like he's like walking right up there.
Said be careful of that video. People getting their vids taken down. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's the end of that. But
if you look at the stage, it's like there's no guardrail like in the front. It's like kind of, at least not visible from this video anyway.
Right.
And there should be like a security people at the sides where you can even walk up to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
These Twitch people, they're not just like, I don't know, like just people who like boot up, you know, the proprietary software on their laptop and start streaming to like 140 people or something. These people are like bigger than mainstream celebrities. Okay, they get more revenue, more endorsements, they're more popular.
They're more popular than like, I don't know. what's a random celebrity right now?
Like I was watching random celebrity. Like I was watching YouTube today and I saw an interview with Aziz Ansari. He was on Theo Vaughn, and he's like, I'm trying to get this movie together and all this. And then then he came out with a movie last week called Good Fortune, where Keanu Reeves is an angel. And I think the thing made $2 million. And it's like, I bet you this streamer is probably more popular than Aziz right now, or maybe like, or you know, or as popular with young people.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like they wanted young people to watch that movie because it's a funny comedy and stuff, but they probably just sitting home watching Twitch, the high end Twitch streamers. Like
probably. So here we have Twitch, and I think this. I don't know what I.
So what I'm saying is that they deserve security, like you know, as if they were like
yes, because
big
they
celebrity.
like celebrity. Yeah. So everything announced during TwitchCon, San Diego 2025. Of course, it's Cali. Opening ceremony featuring Mary Kish. I guess this is another streamer, and they're just like, you know, they're just going along. They're just posting, like nothing happened. Now, to be fair, I don't know if this happened, if they posted this before or after the events of Emiru. I don't even know what's going on here.
2015 was a very different time. Now, you've probably noticed that all of our TwitchCon signs have a big 10 on them. That's because it's officially our 10-year anniversary. It's been 10 years, and 2015 was a very different.
10 years and y'all couldn't get security together. That's what. That's about what that is.
Hey. Us today, which is so fun in the audience. We're
what was
really
it saying?
excited.
We're making 110. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, $100,000 donations to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Oh, they're doing things on behalf of Iron Mouse, which, by the way, Iron Mouse is a VTuber, and I heard Blue Sky doesn't like her now, or something.
Oh,
her or him. Sorry, excuse me.
Why?
It's Blue Sky, bro. Like, oh, something. I heard. I might be incorrect. Something along the effects of like, oh, VTubers are like, are queer baiting or something. And I'm just like, okay, this is not real. Yeah. So they're posting. They're doing stuff. They're showing you what they got. Talking about their affiliates. This guy who I never heard of. Dan heard of this guy apparently.
My name is Blackboy Max. Well, today I can check that off the list. My name is Blackboy Max, and today I present you guys with next big streamer. Clap for me. Clap, people.
He asked for his own claps.
Now, what is next big streamer, you ask? Next big streamer is a live streaming show.
Okay.
Where a select amount of smaller streamers will have the ability to compete in challenges.
Stretching this out.
To be crowned not only the next big streamer, but receive a prize that will launch them into their streaming career. Well,
you know, he really could have said that statement a lot faster. Like, sir, why are you spacing out your words? I don't know. He thought it was like mad impactful or something. I don't know who this guy is, but I already don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a big streamer. I don't know. It just sounds like a reality show, right? It's like these youngins think they invented like the next the new big thing. It's just a reality show.
Okay,
It's like Last Comic Standing. They're all gonna live in a house somewhere, and then half of it's a reality show, then half of it's like an audition to competition, and people can vote to see who's gonna be the next big streamer.
At the risk of sounding like a buffoon, because we're streaming right now.
Yes.
What is current society's definition of streamer? Like when they say stream, like how can I explain this? They're saying the word streamer as if like everybody's the same type of streamer. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like,
right. But I think it's like we're streaming right now when we're going through like the news of the day.
Yeah.
Technically, we're streamers, but I feel like at TwitchCon, the way they reference themselves as streamers, I feel like it's more specific in that it's like people who like IRL stream themselves live.
Like
speed, period.
Like speed.
Yeah, like they run in events, they'll go in the street. Like I feel like it's even less interactive because their chat goes so crazy. Like you can't even read the chats.
Right.
It's like some kind of 24-hour vlog on their life or something, you know?
I don't know.
Rather than like topic based or news based or pop culture based. It's more of a personality driven kind of thing. Like they are the content.
Right, but I'm like, I want to know about the content. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you got a video game streamer, or a political streamer, or a news streamer, or an art streamer, or
right.
But they just say streamer like as if everybody's Kai Cenat or something. Like,
yeah, I feel like in the beginning they were all video game streamers.
Okay.
And then it moved out of the video game realm, you know.
Right.
Into everything because they became as big as the video games.
Now we get down here. Sorry, let me get a blast to the point. Right, we get down here, and now we get the people that are talking about what's happened because this was posted recently, and this happened right on the heels of Emiru's situation.
Sure.
Now this guy's talking. What they say? Y'all be sure to give us a heads up when you announce that animal abuse gets a permaban. They talking about Hassan. They talking about Raiden. You know what I'm saying? Stuttering Craig over here. I don't know what's going on. Because this is like some new development. Do I even want to click this? I mean, it's from his words, right? I guess I could listen to this.
The thing we do need to make sure we do, we got to keep attracting younger viewers that, grow up on TikTok, when they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even though they shouldn't be.
Cool. But if you have the dogs and the hot tubs, anyway, all right, we're going to pass the point on.
Well, then, maybe they mean dog years. So like 12 years old in dog years is like 63.
I ain't gonna lie, this dude here went off. I don't even know if I could read this. Y'all can read it. It's in all caps. He's listing all the problems. Good grief.
Yikes.
Good grief. Oh. Emiru gets assaulted by Rando. Was that also featured? Yeah, like people, like nobody in the stream, bro. I mean, nobody in these comments.
Yeah,
is having it. I don't even think I need to scroll down anymore because this is Twitter and I don't know what to expect half of the time. Now, I saw this on Asmongold and he was talking about this and it says, it's crazy to me that Twitch just straight up lied about protecting creators from sexual violence. And there's a video evidence that proves it. The fact that an Amazon-owned company actively tried to cover up sexual assault should be a lot bigger story than it is. Well, I mean, yes. Also, I mean, this did catch the news, like actual like major news, like MSN, Forbes, like, and I'll bring up an article in a second. Legal Mindsets over here said just had a nice chat with a friendly Amazon employee over dinner. They made it clear that Jeff Bezos is more interested in competing with Elon Musk over the size of his rocket rather than policing Twitch. So legal action may be the only option. This needs to penetrate the mainstream news sphere. Already, it's outrageous that they're continuing to get away with this by hiding behind not naming Emiru and avoiding connection. Okay, right. So if I go back here, I think, hold on. I think Twitch. So what happened is Twitch did address this situation and didn't name. Where did they do it? See, now I can't find the post. If somebody can find me that post, let me know. They basically addressed the situation and said, "Oh, a streamer got into a situation," and they didn't even name drop Emiru in their statement or something, which is kind of crazy. Says
So they didn't issue like an apology, or maybe they did, but
I don't know. I mean, if I keep scrolling down here, I don't see nothing, man. Oh, is this it? The safety and security of those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply upsetting. In line with, oh my goodness, in line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. We immediately blocked the individual from returning to the TwitchCon premises. They are banned indefinitely from Twitch. Are they? Both online and in-person events. We are coordinating with the impacted creators team and per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigations. We have increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in points and will have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you RSVP'd for a meet and greet, please note that we are unable to accommodate for +1s for the remainder of the events. Twitch has zero tolerance for harassment or acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. Now, I haven't scrolled down yet, but this thing got a community note. And yeah, they didn't list Emiru. Twitch community note. Twitch staff originally allowed the assailant to walk away and only apprehended him and escorted him out when they were pressed to do so by Emiru's manager. Additionally, the security hired by Twitch laughed at the situation straight after it happened and did nothing to assist.
then a link to evidence.
Emiru herself. Oh boy, she types a. Hello, everyone. I am okay. Thank you for all the kind words and messages. I'm sorry I can't respond to them all. Yesterday, a man who assaulted me was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon, even in front of another creator's meet and greet, to grab me and my face and try to kiss me. Fortunately, he was unable to, but a lot of people have pointed out it could have been a lot worse. I am obviously shaken up by what happened, and it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this. But to tell you honestly, I am more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. Like I said, I don't understand how he was allowed to make it to me in the first place. The security in the clip who reacts is my own security. It's true that my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon. However, that's annoying. That's like I went to like I was in between jobs and I went to I decided like I was gonna I had no like leads, right? So I decided I was gonna like train for security. I did it for like a month or something. And in the security thing, in the security training, they tell you, like, let's say you're a security guard at CVS, right?
Mm-hmm.
As somebody comes in to, like, you just see somebody coming with a bag and start looting. You know what you allowed to do?
What?
Nothing.
You're not allowed to do anything?
You can speak.
Can you yell?
Yes, I guess. Hey, put that food back. That's what you allowed to do. And then
Why?
when
What?
he exit the store, he's trying to exit, he or she trying to exit the store, you're not allowed to grab him.
Oh,
So you have to let him bounce. Now this is also as per establishment, because I think places like that, they feel like it's better to like just write it off than to get a possible lawsuit. But I'm like, how am I gonna get sued by somebody trying to steal in my establishment? But so the guy who was training did say, depending on the store, because like let's say he's on Fifth Avenue, big watch stores or like men's suit stores and stuff. Now, if somebody steals from there, you might meet a security guard that might give you a stone cold stunner because the items are a little more valuable. So I'm not exactly sure what goes into that, but all I know is just training for a regular security guard. I don't even know what it's for because you can't do anything. I'm like, what are you securing? So basically, you're gonna pay me to stand. Now, by the way, I never went through with it, like because the dude said like, oh yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be the last day of security training, and I'm gonna give you guys places that you could go to get your jobs. One of the first places, and one of the first place that he gave was a woman's homeless shelter. And yeah, I told I told my family, I told my friends, and everybody, men and women alike, was like, Sean, don't do that. I know why they said not to do it too. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to altercation, you know, you rub a shoulder and all of a sudden it's like a charge or something. Like, like. So
how
anyway,
can the robbers sue you? They were the ones stealing stuff. They were stealing the Pepto Bismol.
man, I don't know. People were suing McDonald's for hot coffee, weren't they? Like, oh.
Yeah, that's where we live in, man. You can't even like, you know, whoop some ass and like in a righteous way, like in this world. Like you just got to take the beating.
If somebody is stealing my joint, I should be able to clothesline them. Like, I should
Yes,
be able to just, you know what I'm saying, put my arm out, run. You know what I'm
true.
saying? Boom. Like, like what is the issue?
But I guess technically it's not your stuff. And if the store is okay with like, I don't know, three, hood rats, whipping out the hefty cinch sack, garbage bag and taking the whole shelf and smacking it all the way down and collecting all the items like they're in a video game or something and walking away with it, and the place you're protecting is cool with it, then I guess you out of luck, bro, unless you
Yeah.
want to do, some kind of I don't know, your own code of justice, like you're Steven Seagal or something, like you're gonna just do it for justice sake. I don't even know what the point of the security is if they can't do anything. But I guess it's there to fool people who don't know that you can steal stuff into not stealing stuff.
I guess, but even bringing it back to this, right? Like, I'm trying to, I'm looking at what Emiru's saying here, right? Like, it says, it's true. It's true. My favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at TwitchCon. My man didn't even use excessive force. He
Yeah.
grabbed his arm and escorted him to the cops. Like, what is the force that you allowed to? God forbid somebody's out there and they're popular, right? And a guy just like, I don't know, just tries to like, I don't know, dive on top of them. Like, What I'm supposed to say, as a guard, I'm supposed to say, "Hey, get off of the person that I'm protecting." What? What is the? You know what? Never mind. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I
Except for these rules, like these like rules, like you can't protect anybody. Oh, they have the designated people that are supposed to do that, and they're I don't know, maybe the guard isn't licensed and bonded in the state or whatever nonsense they come up with. Like I don't even know if that's the case. It's just I don't know. People they think about like I don't know violent criminals protection too much. The protection of the criminal, not the protection of the victim.
I didn't. Oh, I was I was at church and I was talking to like one of our guest pastors and he said it like this. He was like, "Yo, like these like society, especially like the states that like just love to protect the criminal, they treat crime as if it's like breathing." That's the way he put it, and it was like perfect. It's like no, you have to protect the criminal because it's like you have to allow them to do crime. I mean, what else would do if they weren't doing crime? I'm like, I don't know, like being a model citizen, but it's like
But this like crime, like they make up like like these crimes, like you didn't you parked too long or whatever, and these things where they talk about victimless crimes or but this is they're like debating on whether that's a crime and maybe they should just build more parking spaces or something.
Mhm.
But obviously when there's a violent crime where somebody's getting like attacked or about to get kidnapped or hurt or assaulted, that's like pretty much everybody can get on board that that's bad.
Right.
Like, that's a bad person that needs to be, you know, taken away at the very least. Right?
Right.
But
I
apparently
agree.
that dude should have the right to, I don't know, do whatever to you. Like that makes no sense. And like I mean, and in places like New York, it got so crazy. They punched so many people in New York that they got to like celebrities, bro.
Rick
Like
Moranis.
Steve Buscemi and Rick Moranis. Like, you know how and Rick Moranis like left Hollywood to go take care of his kids, and he rarely is seen in public. So it's like, how can you punch? You know how many people you got to punch to find a Hollywood recluse? Like, bro, like you must have like knocked out half of New York already, bro. And this guy was arrested like over like 13 times or whatever, 50 times, whatever they are. Like,
It's always the same thing. Same thing that happened with the girl that got taken out in North Carolina on the train. The Ukrainian girl.
people getting, these crazy people getting emboldened.
Because they allow it. These judges allow it. They like it. They love it.
The violent one though, like they like the violent
Yes.
crime.
They love it, bro. They be like, "Yo, you got 50 felonies. You good, bro."
Violent felonies. Is it like somehow is it like related to like how you watch like these talk shows or you watch Judge Judy and they have these women that are addicted to like Pookies and Ray Rays, these guys who do the crimes and throw them in the trunk of the car or whatever it is and they come back to them. Is it like kind of
Yes.
just taking over?
Yeah, no.
Like,
Don't form a hypothesis. The answer is yes. The answer is freaking yes.
it's like they have like this they love the abuser kind of thing.
Just give me. We can change them.
Yeah.
So hold on. I was about to act out of turn. I was about to crash out just thinking about like I don't understand these policymakers, bro. All right.
Dontavius is not a bad guy. He just need like some help, right? I know he like, whooped the asses of a whole like high school prom, but it's all good because he got an S curl or something, right?
Bro, it don't even be that. Did you see like the people like it'd be like the dustiest nippers on earth. That'd be like outside. Just
He just need a little moisturizer.
I'm gonna push that woman over there today. Like, what are we? You know what? I think he deserves another chance.
Yeah. I think I need to moisturize that brother that he can have a whole.
Did you see the dude who tried to kidnap a kid? Who tried to kidnap a kid?
That's what the woman would say. There's something about Dontavius that they just can't get enough of. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just that dude from the round the way, and they can't get enough.
They,
And now he's got legal protections, and city ordinance protecting his rights to house stuff at the Walmart.
hold on.
And your 3-week security training program, Sean, is invalidated by his presence.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I can't find this one. But there was a. Is it this?
Oh man.
Anyway, let's
chat.
yeah.
Markety says he's dropping by and leaving a like.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Power 1000 says, speaking of stealing, Twitch were throwing away fan gifts and allegedly stealing certain items that was meant for the streamers. More specifically, VTubers staff thought they had explosives.
Wait, what?
So they were inspecting the items, and then
Oh,
when they found out what was inside, they scoop them up.
Never mind. What is this? I found it. Boom. This. Oh wait, I gotta.
You found half of it.
This man.
Oh.
I know you can't see it. I'll read it to you. Would-be child kidnapper walks free in Colorado due to mental incompetence, and I believe he had multiple offenses. They let him free, bro.
The mental competence is the court system, or the actual. Oh, you mean him? That he was mentally incompetent.
I know he had prior offenses. Solomon Galligan, 33, charged with attempted kidnapping in April 2024 after allegedly trying to nab a child during recess at Black Forest Hills Elementary School. And yeah, some judge, I forgot the name of the judge that
dude look creepy, bro.
Wait, this was him?
That was him?
So what's going on?
Is that the writer of the article?
I say, why did they let Ashley Larry free? That's a Resident Evil civilian.
What?
She said that's a Resident Evil civilian. Yo, your man.
Ashley Larry after Armageddon.
Yo, your man's. Nobody know about this dude.
Yeah, I remember that face.
Yo, son. Yo, listen. And they let him go. Not pointing any figures, but it was some white liberal chick. But anyway, yeah, let me get him off the screen. Sorry. Let's go back to Emiru's video.
To be fair, that dude's mad scary. Like,
they still let him go though. Like he was Dontavius, so he was.
He's Dontavius.
Like the bar for Dontavius is getting real low. See, I thought I was going.
Bro, I mean, look, you can't blame the police for not arresting that creepy man, Sean. It's like they're afraid they're gonna touch him, they're gonna get the T virus. You play the video games.
Look, all I gotta say is one of my boys told me, because I just wanna, I want art to be my main thing, of course, but I would like a newer day job. This man gonna tell me like, oh, did you ever try being a cop? I'm like, sir, if I'm a cop, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna get in trouble. If Dontavius come to me and he just looming, like he's looming to me, he not getting the taser, B. My son gonna be
for the sake of the community guidelines, we gotta change up Dontavius' name. We gotta spread it to another less complicated name. Let's just put it that way. His name is Dave.
Yeah,
so now all the criminals will be known as Dave.
Yeah, there you go, Dave.
Although, how come how come multiple ethnicities cannot have the name Dontavius? How come they cannot? Remember Final Fantasy, Advent Children? They had that kid. His name was Denzel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the white kid.
The white kid was named Denzel.
Yes, I remember.
Well, all the white Denzels, please stand up in the nation, like.
All right, so Dave. Okay, Dave. If I see Dusty Dave, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, there you go.
If I see Dusty Dave coming up to me and threatening me in any manner, he's
Correct.
not getting the taser. If I'm a cop, I'm sorry. He getting a hashtag. Okay, no. I don't. Come on, B.
And then I don't know, but then again, I don't know. Maybe they would let it go or something like that because
When you would have to let it. Remember that? What was it? That Asian cop and that tall woman was coming after her with the blade. I know.
that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
I
insane.
remember that.
Yeah, and
That was a body cam though.
Yes, and he had to do what he had to do.
She ran at like the camera, but it was crazy. It's like,
Yeah, we can't even play it. We can't even play it. We
It's
can't even.
pretty
Play
wild. It's just like,
it. She was like, "Oh yeah," and I was just like, "Yo, what's going on?" It was mad scary.
and the voice was deep too. It was like demonic. Like it was like she was possessed.
Yeah, bro. Listen. Anyway,
She came running out looking like Baz, like trying to like. No, this. I'll make a description. I'm not trying to joke about such a terrible moment. I'm just saying though.
Yo, Concord will live forever. By the way, y'all, Bree has a new Concord video. Y'all should go check it out. Bree, you can put that link in the chat.
That's right. And our channel has a new Concord video, Sean. Like,
yes, we have a new Concord video because people apparently still think that I was a Concord developer from that Reddit from last year. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back on topic. This is Emiru's video. Now I'm gonna skip around this because it is 48 minutes. Let's see what we got.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a
Not
city
this
to burn.
cyberpunk.
Okay, so first of all, you guys will have to forgive me because I'm not meant to be doing streams like this. I'm meant to be playing fucking dress up in my room, playing video games, okay? I did not want to have to do like a stream like this. Like, it feels like I'm doing like a fucking press conference or something. But first of all, hope you guys are all feeling okay. Sorry you had to see that. You know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, actually? I'm supposed to be going over my run-up show for my Twitchcon show, which I am still doing, by the way, because
Let's speed it up a little bit. 2 seconds in to give me an ad? YouTube, come on, man. We rock with you, but you gotta be.
just mute it.
Oh my goodness, no. I didn't realize that's what they was about to play.
These commercials, bro. Like,
fuck, like, I have to talk about this. Like, people need to know that this happened. Like, how am I gonna do that? And then someone happened to post it on Twitter. So thank fucking God I didn't have to figure that out myself. Which, okay, like I said, this is gonna be a mess because I'm not meant to be doing these kinds of streams. I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral. And even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral, as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask if they wanted extra security or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet. Like, maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't.
It's a small intersection here. This is like indicative of the fact that Twitch seemingly over years does not care. Like about a lot of things. Like they don't care about your algorithm, that's number one. But that's like the lowest in the totem pole. They don't care about your viewership. They don't care if they're mixing in too much raunchy material inside of an app geared for children. They don't care if this happens at their cons, because apparently this is apparently has happened before. And I believe Bree said earlier that she said this actually some SA events actually happened to two guys. Now I don't know whether they were at the con or an event, but I will have to research more on that, or somebody in the stream can let me know.
personal manager made sure that she had extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone, but I know that for a fact. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning, because I want to be able to run through everything before the show starts. The show starts in a fucking hour. Okay, my notes are a fucking mess. It looks like a schizo board. But yeah, again, thank you to the guy that put it on Twitter. Thank you to the people that talked about it, because otherwise, I don't know if anything would have been done or would have been taken seriously. Straight up. So I'm just gonna go through, from my perspective, what happened, what I saw, the order of events. So I was doing my meet and greet, and I've seen people saying that it was an obligation given to me, like to be a featured creator and to have my show, I had to do a meet and greet, which is true. I was told that I had to do a meet and greet, but as far as I know, there's some people that canceled. Regardless, I didn't cancel. I thought it was going to be fine. So I show up at 4. I'm doing my meet and greet. This happened about 30 minutes into my meet and greet, so I was probably only like 20 to 30% done with my meet and greet.
Okay, so I heard it going around that she had to do a meet and greet or Twitch was gonna cancel her show. But I guess that's not the case. Unless she's going to explain that later in the video or something. But she made it seem like she wanted to do it as well, because she said she thought it was going to be fun. I just didn't know if that was the case. So I don't want to pin something on them unfairly if that's not true.
I was just taking a picture with someone else, like completely normal, nice guy. And then I see out of the corner of my eye, there's a guy walking around the side of the meet and greet, and he crosses in front of the meet and greet of the person to the left of me, which is a VTuber. So he's able to walk up and in front of another streamer's meet and greet, and then he walks up to me, and he's like walking with a purpose, you know what I mean? And he grabs me, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, but in my head, I'm like, it seems like he's supposed to be here, and then he leans in like he's gonna tell me something. So in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like Twitchcon staff like coming to let me know something, because like sometimes it'll happen where you're at an event and someone will like come up to like let you know something, you know what I mean? But I'm still like freaked out because he grabbed me. That's not normal. And then he grabs my face and he leans in and lips puckered tries to kiss me, and I start screaming. You can't hear it in the clip, but I'm fucking screaming my head off. And then my security, Twitch's security, is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can see them, but they don't do anything. My security jumps up and shoves the guy away from me and is like, get the fuck out of here. And he's allowed to walk away and leave.
All right, so it's funny. So Twitch security was in the vicinity, right? Of, like, they were in eye shot. They let the dude leave as he almost committed, or no, did commit a crime. He commits a crime. They allow him to leave, and then, of course, as Emiru stated in her tweet. I still call it a tweet. I don't care if it's X. As a post that they only did something, and I saw a little bit of this video. I'm not sure where the highlights are, but she said that they weren't going to do anything until her manager started making a big fuss about it, and then they were like, "Oh, well, fine, we'll do something." And then, like, their initially is like, "Oh, we've issued a 30-day ban." I'm like, excuse me, a what? This man tried to go up and like manhandle this girl, and the punishment was a 30-day ban. Okay, Twitch.
I think they just don't. I don't know if they care,
You know,
or it's like they're they're the ones that talk about how successful they are and how important they are and how much money these streamers make and how successful, and yet they giving them like the F list security. Meanwhile, like I said before, these streamers are like making more like dough than most Hollywood celebrities. They tried out on the red carpet and got like ex-Marines guarding them.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you go like to the Grammys or the Oscars or something like that, they'll have like, former, I don't know, Delta Force people outside
Right.
with the full auto, ready to like get some crazy stalker like, on the ground. Meanwhile, like these streamers, they're just as famous. I mean, you got the view count right there. Right? You know how many people are watching these people. You know how many cranks and freaks there are.
And more people probably watch this girl than people watch the Anthony Mackie movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Yes. Facts.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know the
people
actual numbers on that. I'm just, spitballing. But
I mean, they the kids, they don't watch like they're trying to get them to go to the movies. I found out that and they're very Hollywood is very behind on the times. You know what I mean? They found out like anime was like very important to young people like last month when Demon Slayer came out.
yes.
That they just discovered that anime's been here since like for like 50 years, and they just figured out last week that they can actually make money on this thing like a month ago. So I know like the grown-ups are very behind on the times, but they ain't that old. They're not that dumb to know that these young people, these streamers are like important enough to be having like real security. Okay.
I think it goes back to what you mentioned before, and this is the same people, the same ideology, mindset that lets off criminals that do other stuff like outside of streamers, and just keeps like. So of course they were like, oh yeah, oh he did something. Oh wow, that's insane. Let's give him a 30-day ban.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's so absurd. Like,
Yeah. I mean, people get attacked, like, and you hear these stories on the news, like he was arrested, 14 times for assaulting people, and he's back on the streets, and then they finally, 86 somebody, and then it's like that's when the cops get involved. Like, all right, we're gonna keep him in here longer now. But it's like, and then it's rough, and they make them go to the events, right?
yeah, she had to go to this event. It was an acquirement. And Bree even said here, hold on. It's like, yeah, she said she was required to do the meet and greet. If she wanted to do her show, she had to do the meet and greet. So you require her to do the show, but you don't give her the security that she needs. You acknowledge that her show is important. And like you said, it's celebrity status, but you don't give her celebrity style bodyguards.
Didn't she also want to bring in her own security?
She did. That was the dude that stopped him.
Right.
So she had to spend her money, her own money. And I believe she threw out the number like $10,000.
Sure.
Her own money to hire, and thankfully she did, because he was the only affected person. What is Twitch for? I don't even care saying this while I have a Twitch channel. I hardly use that thing. What is Twitch for? I don't understand the platform. I know people could beast about YouTube all day. Like, I don't know. We got an appeal system here or something, but I don't know what is Twitch for, bro? Like, I don't, I don't even know why it exists. Like every time I turn around, I had somebody was speaking to, and they were suggesting to another artist, like, "Oh yeah, you should go on Twitch, whatever." I said, "No, no, no, don't do that." He's like, "Oh, what are you saying?" I'm like, "Don't do it. Are you on Twitch?" He's like, "Nah." Then I'm like, "I trust me. I know what I'm talking about." Oh, I saw a big artist on Twitch. Yes, a big artist. Just go to YouTube, bro. Just hold on, let me see some of the comments before I go on.
I guess the people like, you know, if you're favorite on Twitch, then you can have a real successful career. I mean,
Yeah,
like
you
she's
can.
on Twitch and she was successful by being on Twitch. I'm sure she's not going to cancel her Twitch channel. I'm
No,
sure.
no, no,
Like,
no. But that's what I was saying in the beginning of the stream. If you're in that top percentile, you're fine. But like, I just find that the pulling monetization out of Twitch is literally like pulling teeth.
it's a hard platform. It's probably one of the hardest platforms. I mean, there's harder platforms, I'm sure. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know, and pros and cons with other things. Like you have Rumble, they'll let you say whatever you want, but here, like the algorithmic search and the ad revenue ain't that hot or something. So then they have to have like, you know, the super chats and the Patreon and all that stuff make up the difference.
yes.
You know what I mean?
But they picked a struggle. What is
Okay.
the struggle that Twitch picks? So I could get assaulted and not get helped. I can't get an algorithm that helps me. Monetization is like crazy. You got to be in like super top. I'm like, what is the plus side? I could watch trailers without getting in trouble. I guess I don't know. That's the that's the one.
It's pretty good.
That's it. That's it. I mean, realistically, I could have dual streamed to like you know, hit YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I don't know. And
You know, I'm sure they're used to people complaining about their practices anyway, so I'm sure they're
all
not
these
offended
platforms
or
are,
anything. You
yeah.
know, it's not a
I
big
mean,
deal.
people make videos about YouTube, complain about YouTube on YouTube all the time, you know, like, and those videos be getting the biggest hits.
Yeah, I mean, they have to take care of their people. I mean, you know, this like the, you know, and if they're not taking care of their biggest people, it's kind of, I
Yeah,
guess, it's a real big fall off for what their platform stands for. The little guys, forget it. Like, you know, you're just lucky you can upload like a video on there. Like, really, like once you get big, especially on these platforms, even on YouTube, like they'll give you like a handler or something, like some guy you can call up. You know, hey, my name is Bill. You know, you've reached 200,000 subscribers, and now if
right.
you have any problems, you can call Bill. You know, and he'll sort it out. You know, and then this streamer will act like they're still some little small time guy and be like, I'm just a guy uploading videos. And they get banned. I gotta type it out on my Gmail account. And it's like it's not even real. They have a guy named Bill. They're getting a special treatment.
So where's the bill equivalent on Twitch?
I don't know, bro. I'm sure there is a Bill. I'm sure there is a Bill or a
Bill
Dave
ain't doing the job.
or a Mike, but they sleeping on the on the wheel, or maybe they online too much. Like maybe they're online. So like we need like the real life Twitch support team in real life, you know. So maybe if she has a problem with her stream, like it's on the fritz or something, or
Yeah, they'll fix it.
you know that she has a copyrighted song on there and it's messing with the monetization or something, then she can get on the, you know, the interwebs and say, hey, support, fix that, and they'll fix it. But when it comes to like real life security, they got to handle that.
And there was a girl in I don't know what platform, but she was streaming in Japan, and some crazy fan went and like on the live her, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know like the entire story about that. I just know about that fact.
It's probably, I mean, look, I mean, society, you know, people who say society is breaking down, you know, we live in a low trust society, you know, politically, you know, both sides hate each other. You know, thing with Charlie Kirk and everything. It's like they say we're like some, I don't know, one black swan event from some kind of mass chaos happening in the streets and all this. So it's like people need to be on guard, keep their head on a swivel, ask for that security as she is. Don't feel bad about it, you know.
Right.
because I don't know, it's getting weird out here, man. It's getting weird out here in these streets.
Very weird. It,
I mean, think about it. This dude who like walked up on there, like he walked up there like a zombie, bro. Like he
Nah,
walked up
facts.
there like he was watching her on whatever his iPad, and he probably still thought he was watching her on the iPad. He probably thought like he like even in his fantasies in his room, he probably like was in the iPad.
He said my man got like a warped sense of reality. You don't even know what's going on.
Of course, bro. This
He's
guy's
a lunatic. Like,
this guy's whacked out. You know what I'm saying? He probably thought like he was just like hugging her like he was hugging the screen or some crazy stuff like that.
But then-
you know what I'm saying?
but then to go up and like think about the insanity, bro. Not even going in for a hug. That's wrong too, because it's like, what are you doing up in somebody's personal space?
Sure.
Someone went and held her face for a kiss. Like,
He got way far too. He like walked all the way. Like it was like mad time. It was just like he got up and like walked around, got on stage, walked to her. She was in the center of the stage. It's like in all that time he could have been, you know, tackled or something. You know, it's ridiculous.
hold on. Sorry, y'all. I've been missing some of your comments. I'll read some of them sporadically because thank you for being here. By the way, if you guys could drop a like on the video, it's a hard thing to even come up with because it's like I said, so much happened. Like, and the story's still developing. By the way, like it's like everything's still developing in real time. Not the fact that she was like assaulted, like that is clear. I'm just saying like more things keep getting added to it, and I'm sure she's gonna be seeking some kind of lawsuit or something, right? What we got? Neil J, what's up, Jay? Says Twitch has finally become Blizzard 2.0. Oh man, no, the Blizzard got mad allegations, by the way. Power said, yes, the original bodyguard was banned. The one that stopped this dude from kissing her, he was allegedly fired by Twitch. They fired him after this? Are you... If somebody has a link to that, please send me that.
I wonder why.
Because he pushed him? Yep.
Pushed the assailant. Maybe he was, I don't know, he was spilling some the secrets about the lax security and they didn't like that or something. I don't know, I'm just speculating.
Can't be serious.
People form these, you know, the parasocial relationships, man. You know, these guys are stalkers. It's been happening ever since, I guess, celebrities existed. And these streamers are celebrities. I mean, they got more say of what kids in America think than, you know, these goofy rappers and stuff like that at this point. Right. Or at least like they're on level.
Actually,
so
as Brina says, yeah, only 30 seconds of video. Let's watch some more. Let's see what she comes up with.
Yeah, so then after this point, I did not see a lot of what happened here. This is just based off what people in the line told me. My friend Bonnie, who was there, told me, and Melissa, my manager, told me. So the woman who moved me away from the meet and greet was my personal manager. That was not Twitch staff. No one in Twitch staff came up to me to like see what was going on. My manager and Bonnie moved me to the back, and they're like hugging me and being like, do you want to finish your meet and greet, basically. And I was back there for like a minute, and I was like, you know what, like I want to finish it because like of all these people here that, you know.
Meet Miss Pink. She's a credit.
Come on, man. Come on now, dog.
They're just nice, normal people. And I go back out there, and still there's no one from Twitch there. And the poor guy that I was taking the picture with originally, he's like fucking mortified, and he's like, what the fuck just happened? And again, no one from Twitch there. I say to this guy, I'm like, I'm sorry you had to see that, and he's like, no, like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Why am I having to tell the TwitchCon attendees and my fans, sorry you had to see that, and not like someone from Twitch or Twitch security. Anyway, so I didn't see this. This is just what my friend and my manager were telling me. The Twitch security like kind of like got together after that and we were like, wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't even see what happened, haha, and just like started talking about something else. So it's like, okay, and then that's the events of what happened, just to like line all that up. But I didn't talk at all about the aftermath of all of this at all, and I don't think anyone knows this, save for like maybe some streamers that I'm friends with that came to spend time with me or that I talked to last night. Whew, okay. So I finished the meet and greet, and I was...
That's crazy. She still finished the meet and greet, bro.
I mean, it's crazy, yeah. I don't know. It's like, is it maybe like a... Because if what she's saying is like the security guards were like, yeah, whatever, I didn't see it. Like, what is that? Is that like some kind of like class thing? Or is it like a classist thing where it's like, oh, I don't care. And get paid like $6 an hour for this or something. And
Might be. It's a good guess. Might be.
here's like this young woman. She's like probably 20 something, like 22 or something, and making $7 million a year or something while packing a lunch.
You know, my man's out here getting paid like $20. You know what I'm saying?
Get paid $20 for the night. Like, it's just some guy they rolled up on the Home Depot and said, yo, you want to work? He's like, I ain't no doubt. Here's $20 and a pack of juicy fruit.
I mean, if it's envy, they certainly foster that type of crowd. So
I don't know, because that's like the vibe you get in like nowadays where people don't care. So it's like, I don't care about rich people. I don't care about
like, if
you know, why should I care? What about my money? Like, no one's guarding me. You know, like, dude, but you're the security guard.
you the guard. That's your job. I don't get paid. It doesn't matter. That's what you
I didn't even see it, bro.
An agreement when you became employed.
It's not even like, oh man, I missed that one, dog. Like, that's bad, bro. Let's swarm. You know what I'm saying? This event is canceled. Like,
right?
Nothing. There's like no effort.
They should have been
what happened to the prez, bro.
Yeah,
they were late on that too.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I remember who would. Man, I don't.
Look at Charlie Kirk. They were late on that too. And those dudes are professional. I'm sure them dudes are more professional than TwitchCon, but maybe not because they got them. You know, like. So you got to keep your head on a swivel these days, bro. Like, security, no guarantee either.
It's like, what, you become famous, you gotta like learn kung fu now. Like, this.
I don't know. You just have barriers up. Like, you know, you go to a concert. You know what I'm saying? You see some. I haven't been to a concert in years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's the new people. I don't know who the new people are. Like, you don't send this mess.
I don't.
Metro Boomin, whatever. If the aliens came down tomorrow, had a ray gun and put it to my head and say, name one Metro Boomin song, you better say your prayers because you about to get raptured off this planet, bro.
And he's just a producer. So this is how much we're like, Dan and I are simultaneously in the hood and out of the hood at the same time. Don't know what the heck is going on.
I don't know, bro. Why DMX had to die? You know what I'm saying? I think he had one good album left in him. Like,
I know fast.
I know he was like 50 something years old, but he could have pulled it off.
I'm be honest. I think my hip hop information like perished when like the newest batch, like not newest, like because they're old now. Like when like Kodak Black hit, and I was like, what is this garbage be? And then like right after that, anything after that, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea who's out. I'm clueless. Because there was no reason for me to know what the era of Kodak Black and the like was going on. So I'm sure we're like 2 generations ahead of Kodak. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
Yeah,
sorry,
dog.
that was a side note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. I'm lost.
You're on your own. Like that's all it is. Like you on your own, bro. Like you take care of you.
As far as like like situations like this, yeah.
So what you she's like, is someone gonna help me? It's like, what do I look like here? Like
You want me to help you? You the guard. You the
God probably like, how come you ain't trying to help me?
guard. Go guard. That's what you're supposed to do. The name of your duties is literally in the name of your job. Guard, bro.
Yeah, they're supposed to check like the entry points and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't really know. Like in our comic book, we have it's about a security guard. I guess you could call it that, right?
Yeah, Red.
You know,
back here.
Yeah, Red is South Punk Fairy Tale. Order your copy on redcombook.com. Okay, it's a story of Red Riding Hood retold into a sci-fi action adventure. Redcombook.com. But you know, Red,
she wasn't beasting about her job.
No, she would make sure the entry points are unlocked. You know, security is covered at all entry points, right? I mean, that's all it is, right? Like you find out the key areas where people can walk up to the stage, the areas where they can get behind the stage, and then you just make sure there's like a guy there, another guy there, and another guy there, and then they can't do what this guy did, the crazy man.
Did we watch too many movies? Like when, you know what I'm saying? When like John Wick walk in,
yeah,
there are people strategically placed like a video game stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like to cover all the parts that he could get through. Now he gets through them, but like, you know, in real life we don't have a, you know.
Well, the thing is, Sean, they don't make movies about like real life situations like that, where like a security guard is the star, and when they do, it's like a goof. It's like, I don't know, Paul Blart type stuff. You know, they make fun of him for having like a low wage and a flashlight. It's not like they had movies like back in the day, like Kevin Costner was in The Bodyguard and Whitney Houston, and he had to like teach other security that worked there that was whack how to properly do their job. And then that way a whole generation can learn about proper security techniques, even if they weren't a security guard. But now we just have movies about like, I don't know, superheroes with fake powers. I fell in a batch of green goo, and now I can like shoot a laser out of my eyeballs, and and we're supposed to think of this as like high art and stuff. Like,
and they joke, they be joking with the guards.
Yeah.
Like the superheroes, like they saving the guards. The guards,
right?
Yeah,
thanks, so Spider-Man.
Thanks for helping me build those bank robbers that I was like completely inept to stop.
Yeah, the security guard can't do crap. And it's gotten so bad that security guards in real life can't do crap either. And they're told not to, so they can act like they're inept Hollywood counterparts.
They the guards that Peter Parker yelling at.
Facts. That's why me and Sean are proud to have a combo character that is a security guard that actually does something.
Like, I don't understand, man. Hold on. Here in the chat, we got Alpha Proto. What's up, man?
What up, Alpha?
Got Power says there was also a tweet from one virtual streamer that showed up in real life and saw a bunch of people beating up a homeless dude in front of the convention, but lack of context of what happened. What? In front of TwitchCon? Bro, what's going on, bro? Yo, I don't like that platform, B. Like, Yo, by the way,
platform that I don't know the deep state that allows you to have.
You know what's funny? I still have the Twitch page, and one of the reasons is because from last I heard, since I'm monetized on there, I gotta pay to leave.
There you go, and you should, Sean. Stop
How I gotta pay to leave?
Stop betraying the hand that does not feed you, but somewhat, but could potentially.
If I leave a job,
I mean,
I don't gotta pay.
There's all kind of wild rules you agree to when you click the accept button.
Yeah. Now I don't know if it's still like that. I know it was like that. Maybe it changed.
They're gonna have to improve, and I guess through shame they will improve. Uh, Hopefully, ain't like no alternative platforms are gonna come off the horizon off this. You know what I'm saying? I'll make my own platform. It's like, okay, bro.
Alpha probably said, "Do I look like Captain Save-All?" That's what the security guards are probably saying. Well, I gotta save you.
The world is trying to get. I'm trying to get a job, bro. It's like how they recruit for like the military and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll be there at the kiosk and they'll say like, hey kid, you wanna, hey man, you wanna be a DJ? What you wanna do, man? He's like, I wanna be a DJ. Yo, you can learn like audio visual at the army, bro. A word? Yeah, then we can pay for college, bro. But it's not like for the job of they never pitch it like, hey, you actually wanna be a soldier and like protect the country, and we'll teach you how to protect people, and that could be a useful skill in itself. Just like, it's just like there's no honor, there's no like doing good or justice. Everything now is like pitched on like your own personal monetary gain.
Right.
People have no morals either. Like there's no morals like in the music, bro. There's no music morals in like the movies, bro. It's just like look at what they do, bro. There's no protection of people that they don't know. Maybe the superheroes do that.
Yeah.
In the old movies, now it's like mostly like personal motivations. Like they zap my mom. Now I have to avenge my mom.
Revenge.
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
They evaporated Aunt May, so now Peter Parker's personally motivated to get the bad guy and stuff, and it's never just like. So it's like, I don't know. The security guard's looking at her and like, dang, maybe I should do something, but it's far, bro. Maybe he's on like one of those things. It's a little far for me right now. And I ain't getting my lunch break, so maybe I can't move as fast.
So I ain't helping her.
Yeah. Oh, it's already happening, so forget it. I might as well not even like walk. Oh, it's already over? Okay, then I don't need to even like consult on what happened.
Oh, just let him leave. Let's just squirt him out. Ethic Null says, yeah, shout out to Red, Cyclone Fairy Tale, great stuff. Thank you. Bree said, don't ever disrespect Paul Blart. I've never seen that movie.
I never saw it either.
Yeah.
I think I saw the beginning. Technically, I did not diss Paul Blart, for the record, but he was a funny guy, right? He was a comedian. They was like lampooning the fact that but he actually in the movie, I think he did take on the criminals and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go, man. Shout out to actually doing his job. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Bree said you didn't have to click the accept button for that. They added the fee retroactively. That's right. Yes. Yeah, because it was like in the middle of it, and I already would monetize, and then they were talking about if you want to leave the program, there's a fee. I think the fee is like $25. Last I checked.
Yeah. What's a good movie about a security guard? He's a bad security guard, but it was a funny movie. It's called Observe and Report.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with Seth Rogen. It's pretty underrated. It's like it's gotta be one of his like top 5 best things he did. Like, but like no one talks about it. But it's a funny movie.
Yeah. Power says 2024's TwitchCon was no joke either. A bunch of people showed up last year and posted on Twitter stating drinks were spiked, roofies, and waking up to an unknown hotel rooms with no memory. What the heck? Huh? Yo, get this platform out of here, bro. Get this platform out of here. Get it out. I will power up Twitch right now and talk against it. And they're giving their $25 to get up out of it. Like, I can't do this. It's Master Panda. He says, sorry. It's Master Panda. Not sure why YouTube is displaying my name correctly. It's been doing this for a minute now. No, it's all good. says, agreed, Dan. Altruism is kind of dead, especially in mainstream entertainment.
That's what I'm
It's
saying,
old school.
right? Exactly. It's like the motivation is like they kidnapped my daughter. They took my money. They like even John Wick. Like they killed the dog and stuff. But it's not like I'm on a mission to save people.
I guess
And even James Bond, it's like they try to personally motivate him to do things. It's like, oh, they kidnapped my girlfriend. They had to have him have a girlfriend through like 5 movies, 3 months.
I mean,
or
personal
something.
motivation is good, but it's cool. Like if the character then develops like a motivation to help all during the course of the story, like a Spider-Man, like Batman, you know.
And then it was like philosophical, debate about altruism. I think like they had that was the philosopher who's like Ayn Rand was not a big fan of that. It's basically like, oh, it's a lie or something. You should think about your self-interest or something like that, and then you will take care of it in a trickle-down way or something. But I don't know. It didn't seem to work in this case with the security guards, unless they were getting paid to do something, and it was in their self-interest to keep this very important person safe, and that person was probably like, I'm on my break. But of course, then again, I don't know. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that.
I would say in a normal society, in a functioning society where the wages kept up with inflation and stuff, then maybe they would be personally motivated to give a crap, these security guards or anybody on their job.
Probably.
But since they like, I can't pay my phone bill this month.
But it also is a testament.
Let it all burn.
To their personality. That still don't make them good people. Like, yo, you had the job. Oh, you pay his crap. Okay.
I would love
if I go to my job right now, feel that I don't get paid enough, I just start like tossing stuff around. Or like just ignoring clients.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an internal sense of justice and stuff, you would think that. You know what I'm saying? But I think like when it gets to mass level society,
yeah,
it can't maintain that way. Like all the soldiers, they would go like invade some country, but if they weren't getting paychecks that week, they probably wouldn't. They'd probably be like, or do a lazy job of doing it, which is that's when society starts to break down, when the money isn't good enough.
Yeah, and then the weak-minded just do whatever they want.
I mean, I don't think like that, but I think like, I guess people of less sterner stuff think like that, which is not cool, but whatever. Is that like black pilled or something? Is that doom pilled or something?
Maybe, I don't know. These people got fatherless behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true. And they have fatherless behavior.
This is fatherless behavior. This is fatherless, godless, all kinds of list behavior. Like they don't care, bro. Like they don't care.
I'm going to secure the Twitchcon because I don't have a dad. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. How about that? Yeah. I'm passing judgments. Yeah.
Where's my
I know my pop, so now.
I got the security guard job, guarding these goofs saying ooh woo on stage.
So maybe if you came with ooh woo, then you'd be making money too. Why don't you go work on that on the side, sir?
Yeah.
Imagine I go to my job and just start acting out because I'm not as big as I wanted to be. So now, no
facts, yo. People, a bunch of haters, bro.
It's a hating ideology. They hate the successful people and love the criminals. This is what we're dealing with, and we know which ideology that is. I'm not going to repeat it. Hate the people on the upcoming, but love the criminals. It's wonderful. You know what I'm saying?
Escorted back to my hotel by my one security guard. It's okay, and I'm like, oh fuck. I guess the clip got posted. Again, thank God someone was filming, because otherwise I don't think Twitch would have said anything. So after that, I start getting a lot of messages. I'm responding to people, and my manager comes back to me, and she's upset. She's like, okay, I've been talking to Twitch people.
Sorry, side note, her chat going crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
And I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days. What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they
he was banned off the streaming site, bro. Like, he can't watch streams. Like, he can't watch Kai Cenat. Like, that was the punishment.
I want people. I know y'all are putting it into perspective because y'all are smart people. For anybody who's going to watch this stream who doesn't think this is a big deal, I want you to think about being a dude and your girl streams, and you just saw online that a dude tried to force kiss her, right? And then you ask her, well, what did Twitch do? Oh, I don't know, babe. They banned her for 30 days. I'll be like, what?
But did she mean banned for 30 days from watching Twitch?
No, from streaming on Twitch.
Because she was saying, like, we're talking about the con. Like, I don't even know why they're talking about.
Yeah, I guess he was also a streamer.
Oh, he was a streamer too? With Stalk Stream?
I mean, I don't know I don't have his information.
That's crazy, bro. I don't even know him enough to be like having him banned. Like, so it's like, if you got enough time to like take down his information and take a photo of a man to like ban him, then you can like send him to jail, like, or something.
I'm like, yo, go to jail, bro. What you talking about? Some ban for 30 days. Oh my goodness, the horrors. Got banned for 30 days after he like freaking bum rushed this woman right now.
Yo, bro, you try to go down to Walgreens and try to like take a rotisserie chicken or something and try to stuff it under your pants or whatever, they're gonna be a security guard to like grab you and like put you in the bad room or something, and then call the police on you and take a photo and put you in the hall of shame or something, so you can't walk around stealing chickens from the store. You know what I'm saying? There's more security involved with groceries than actual live human beings.
So,
the way it is.
They think the rotisserie is more than a human, you know.
The chicken is delicious, but there are more important priorities in this world.
Bree said he was banned from the app. So okay, so what happened here? Because I know
that was the biggest punishment that he could not. Maybe they thought that was like his psychological punishment. Like, I'm going to ban you from the app. He's like, no, anything but that. Take my leg, please. Not the app.
Said I heard dude was allegedly a kick streamer when this story first rolled out. I don't know how true that is. If he is a kick streamer, explained. 100. Oh, I get it now. The end. I'm not saying that that's a fact. I'm just saying.
How many followers he had? He had streams. What was he streaming about?
Yo, kick streamers, man. You know how many videos there are on kick streamers just screwing up?
Psychos have streams, bro. Like, look, that guy. Remember that guy from New York? That big dude, Frank James. He had a YouTube channel, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, people who don't know or don't remember, Frank James was a rather large individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shout out to my
assassin.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm not. We ain't super Adonises over here, but my man, I'm talking like he's a man. Let me put this in the proper term. He's a man of size. All right, let's just say he's a man of size. All right, and he was of a Gotta be careful in these platforms. Like, yo, he's a man of size, and he is of a what they call it? He's one of these the pox. You know what they're talking about? The pox. He's the POC.
Oh yes.
He's an African American individual. Okay. And he was in the New York City subway, and he pulled out the strap and started unloading. And luckily people survived. And then he later got off the subway, pulled out a smoke bomb or something, like a ninja, and then he disappeared into the NYC tunnels. You know what I'm saying? And then he disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like the Joker or something. Like he did. And then there was like an NYC manhunt for this man.
And then he turned himself.
Saying we need to get Frank James. We need to like get him. Need like a 12 team Delta Force, whatever NYC SWAT unit to go catch this man. And they couldn't find this dude for like 2 days or something. And then he turned himself in. He went to a McDonald's and turned himself in.
Like the Riddler.
Like the Riddler. And it was just like that movie, like Batman. You know, like the Riddler was sitting there at the diner, and then he was like, "What took you so long?" or something like that. Like some catchphrase or something. And he said something like that to the cops. The real dude, Frank James. He was like, "What took you so long?" And then they arrested him, right? Long story short, this dude had a YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason he was so upset at life and people was because he was mad at interracial relationships between black women and white men. He was upset that he was losing his sisters. Like any sister want to date Frank James. Okay? Some deranged, dusty, busted individual ranting all kind of hella nonsense.
Well, he had
at 320p quality, okay?
He had something to say about interracial relationships and smoke bombs, apparently.
He found out that Supreme Court Justice, the black Supreme Court Justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson, found out she was married to a white man. He described that, and then he cried.
That's right. Right. You're right.
He cried, bro. The dude is nuts. And this guy, if he's a streamer too, the guy attacked Emiru, he's probably got similar deranged nonsense on his streams too.
I mean, Twitch be letting everybody on there. They had the baby furry guy. So,
What's this about a baby furry?
I will only play.
What are you yapping about?
I won't only play 2 seconds of that. It's in the Madam Savvy video, so if it's safe on her video,
I think I want to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. We'll put a vote to it. I mean, if you don't want to see it, we don't want to see it.
You know what's crazy though? Like, remember there used to be like the SWAT cats or something like that. Mm-hmm. Used to be like cartoon characters that were like animals. It is
Ninja
cool.
Turtles, Battletoads.
Right, and now suddenly it's all like some kind of sexual thing. Like when you watch those cartoons back in the day, you were like, "Oh, this is cool." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, it's like they're ninjas, or they're fighting space aliens or something." What fun! Now they like some other people saw that and say they want to boff that. Like that's what they saw. I saw like a cool like adventurer, like you know what I'm saying, trying to save the day. They just saw something they want to boff. I didn't really understand.
I ain't gonna lie, because of hers, I don't even want to see animal characters no more.
Well, it's become their domain. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, new animal characters. I was still watching Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
yeah. But then again, there's probably such a vast population right now due to various factors of modern society that I don't know. They're having their own conventions, so they're a whole other thing that I don't understand. But that's just the way it is.
Oh, they did in fact have a convention. Madam Savvy went over that in the same video.
I'm sure they do. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure they're doing very well for themselves. This is what we don't live in the monoculture anymore. Mm-hmm. We live in this, I guess it's splintered into various different cultures, like Emiru, right? I bet you there's millions of people who don't even know who this person is, but this person's probably like a millionaire, multi-millionaire.
Probably. Hold on, let's
Back in the day, you knew who all the millionaires were. Yeah.
Now
you can live in your own ecosystem.
We have hidden millionaires now.
To indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way.
Oh, sorry. See, I should have kept listening. Go back a little bit.
That needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way.
Okay, so he was banned for 30 days, and then they changed it to indefinite.
These two people are the head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch.
Imagine bringing your side project to life.
No, how about no? Okay, base 44.
Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying. Okay. Oh, also another detail. Sorry, my lines are all crazy here. My Twitch didn't approach my manager to talk to their head of security. It took them 2 hours to approach her to talk about what happened. And by then, she had already talked to police and called a lawyer on her own. My manager, Melissa. And they showed her a photo of the guy that I believe a fan took, by the way. A fan took a photo of him, not one of their security guards. They're like, oh yeah, here's his photo. We're like gonna find him. He still had his badge and his wristband and everything. The guy. So, yeah, I really feel like a lot of this process wouldn't have happened if it weren't for my manager advocating for me so hard. Which again...
Wait, is she saying that 2 hours into the thing, he was still at the event, just roaming?
Roman free.
Is that maybe I'm hearing that wrong?
No, I'm trying to find him. They're on a manhunt for him and stuff.
Okay.
But the whole thing is that they're doing it because the manager said so.
Right.
I'll get to that later. I'll keep going here. So they also showed my manager some security footage of the area, and the guy was able, he was waiting for there to be a gap in security, and there was. He was able to walk through the side, not through like the 2 lanes of meet and greet people who had signed up and been like background checked for my meet and greet. So he was able to just walk through because there just wasn't like consistent security there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And
that's what we said before.
So yeah, that's basically my day yesterday. And then today, this morning, I was told that Amazon flew in their global head of something to redesign the whole process and security of the con for the rest of the convention. Why wasn't there someone like that here already? Or like they didn't do that beforehand? Like, hello? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I did get that wrong earlier. Says there's footage of the creep walking out of the convention. All right, so if I understand this correctly, so he wasn't escorted out. So if I understand this correctly, he did what he did. Got away with it. Security guards, her security guard did something. Their security guards did nothing. They laughed about it. They went back about their business. Manager calls police, lawyer, all that. 2 hours later, this dude's still running around. And then he just randomly just walks out. Okay. Now, I'm going to jump to the end of the video because I'm going to get on to the next topic. I don't know where it is. Like, I don't have the time stop. I do have to sit down here and listen to this entire video. I'm not exactly sure what forgive me, y'all. I'm ignorant. I don't know what kind of streaming Emiru does. Is she like game streaming? I guess somebody could let me know in the chat. I suppose
you
I
get
could
the basic. You get the basic gist of what's going on in this story. So
yeah, and we already So yeah, that's insane. You know what I'll probably do in the description? I'll probably give the link to this video. And I'll put the chapter so you guys can like find it quicker. Through all of our banter and all that stuff. So that's insane. I hope Emiru gets a lawsuit going, to be honest. Oh, she cooks food. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I like her outfit. She's got a like Harry Potter vibe going on. That just gave me a headache. Like my man was roaming around for 2 hours and he did nothing. So we about to. This is still on topic, y'all, because we're going to sideline into the next video before next topic before it gets too late, and this is also about alleged SA, sexual assault. And this person, now I saw this story unravel in literal real time, right? Where a woman, let me switch over. Not her. But this woman here on. Wait, why is this playing instantly?
Yo.
Man, Hungry Root is in. Get out of here. So this woman here on the right hand side, or I guess that's the left hand side for you. Sorry. Anyway, this person right here. I saw her come upon my on my TikTok feed, and she was screaming about how she was a DoorDash.
Like how Brita says, bro, she don't cook food. It's like Emiru. There was a joke like Emiru, like the
Emerald and man. Oh,
she's a cosplayer. She's like a streamer.
Okay, she's a cosplayer. My mistake. We're gonna have to edit that in there if I decide to make a video out of this, or edit it out, whichever.
That's what I was thinking because but he said there's cook food like is this like a play on Emerald?
Yeah, I don't know. I remember Emerald.
Brina says, I'm sure this is a Kakaguri character she's cosplaying. Yeah, that makes sense. It looks like the uniforms.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this person, and I forget what her actual name is, but once you watch, if you even give the smallest attention to anything on TikTok, they will start recommending you those videos. So this woman came up and she was screaming. She was talking about how she was a DoorDash driver and she had to deliver some food, and that she was SA'd. She was assaulted, and that DoorDash, that she made a video about it. That's what she said. She made a video about it, and TikTok took it down immediately. And I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. And then, which I didn't understand at the time, because I'm like, if she's explaining it the same way she's explaining it in the video that I'm watching, I'm like, why would TikTok take it down? And then DoorDash fires her with no warning. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty insane. So I go to DoorDash's page, and people are in the comments going ham, like, oh, you don't care about victims. You don't care about, blah, blah, blah. I'm canceling you immediately. Now, I never use DoorDash, personally. I use, like, Uber Eats, like, one time. This is wild expensive. I'm not, doing all of that. So, yeah, that's how the story started.
Right.
And then it just dialed down from there. So I'm just going to listen to the beginning of this video here. There's a bunch of people on YouTube covering this. I saw, what's his name? Ruin Leon had a video on it. I'm not familiar with this YouTuber, but let's go.
So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim.
Now, that wasn't the original video I saw. With her talking about a man's world. She was explaining it in a more concise way than that.
Very recently, a girl came onto TikTok to talk about how she was allegedly essayed by a DoorDash customer whilst working for DoorDash, and then was subsequently fired by DoorDash after telling her story online. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be wondering, how is this something that has been made into, quote, drama? Because it has pretty much just blown up, and it's all over my For You page at the moment. But I've seen a lot of...
I just want to make a side note that there are a handful of people that are beating the nose ring allegations. Like, I'm like, oh, Interesting. Sorry, side note.
Misinformation be spread about this, and also there's a lack of nuance in discussing the situation. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about what the happened, trying to clear up some misinformation, and just giving my take on the situation. The best start is to show you the original video to clear up any misinformation that there is any other original video.
All right, I got the original video right here. I want to break this down because I generally think some people are lying about this girl. So right off the bat, I just want to point this out here, how she was literally, like, in the start of the video, she's coming up because she was putting the food down, probably because she just walked up and started recording because she's seen the door wide open. People were saying that she opened the door. I don't think that's true.
That is from what most people are saying, the original video, the very first video that she posted about the situation. She alleges that when the guy placed the order, the guy said to leave the food at the front door. So when she went to the front door, she saw the door was wide open and there he was with his appendage out. And then obviously she's come online to say that that was SA and that basically the guy did it on purpose. Now, before we get into the intricate details, people are saying that that isn't the original video and that in the original video, she walks up to the door and she opens it, yet nobody has actually managed to show evidence that she opened the door. People making full videos to say she said that she cracked the door open fully when it was only open an inch. She said that she walked in there, yet nobody can actually show the video of her saying that. So I'm going to believe that this is the original video, being that this is the only video that exists, the very first video. And every time people are saying that, oh, this isn't the original video, and you ask them to show you, coincidentally, nobody has that. What people are doing though is sharing this cropped image of the door, which I'll put here, saying...
So yeah, I will say that when first this video that we've seen of the door didn't exist when this is the video that allegedly got taken down. And this video didn't exist until somebody started saving it. People started saving it. And I saw some people saying like, oh, she cracked the door open. And I was like, but I never saw a video of her cracking the door open. It just looks like this, which is like his door wide open. So I'm sure she's going to explain it, but I will go into it here. I'm sure some people in the chat already know this story. She was told to leave the food at the door. She was told to leave the food at the door, and then upon coming up to the door. Also, apparently there was a video of her saying she cracked the door open. Don't know. So if this cracked door video exists, I don't know about it. Anyway, so she was told to leave the food at the door. Upon looking inside, she saw a man passed out, whether he was sleeping or drunk, inebriated, or whatever. Man was not moving, passed out with his pants down on his couch. So she records it. Records the dude. Records herself walking away from the house. And then post it online. Now she's complaining. So now we're entering the first part of ridiculousness, which is you recorded nudity and put it on TikTok. Talking about, oh, they took it down like it was a conspiracy. She mentioned it like it was a conspiracy against her. And I'm like, ma'am, I can't even draw a female body before, you know how I have to like draw the actual body before I put the clothes on? I can't even do that on like a live stream there. What made you think like dude's junk was not going to get taken down? So I don't even know why that was part of her ranting. So of course it comes out later that the reason that DoorDash fired her is because she doxed a customer. So that's one. She tried to say, oh, they fired me for no reason. No, they fired you because you doxed a customer. Now, I will say this as a person that has delivered things before. Gone up to rooms to give people items, requested items. And I've seen a woman come to a door all wet and nothing but a towel. I'll come to a door to give somebody something and there's a dude standing in his boxers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, whatever, man. Look, hand them the package and I go out about my day. They're not pulling me into the room. Maybe it's a funny story amongst my coworkers. Like, yo, man, this, you know what I'm saying? This dude came in his boxes, B. That's it. So according to, so the
Pause.
definitely, yeah, New York terms, pause. So the problem is that she is considering this as SA. I'm like, ma'am, you walked up to a door. You don't even know now. So here's the thing: nobody knows why he did this. Why was his door open? We don't know. Why was he laying there with no pants on? We don't know. Was he asleep? Was he tired? Was he drunk and he ordered food and he was trying to get sober himself up? Was he doing it on purpose? We don't know. All we know is the dude was passed out, and she's screaming to the top of her lungs for like what had to be like 6 videos straight, bro, of her talking about like, oh, I was assaulted. I'm like, if that,
So the door was open.
mm-hmm.
The instructions were just to what? Leave it at the front door.
Yeah, leave it at the door.
And when she walked in the door, she like went into the apartment or went to the house or something.
Now it gets more interesting. This story is still developing. 2 things developed today. Allegedly, they found the guy's name, and I'm not going to repeat the name because they're actually trying to dox this man. They were saying that apparently he has a door cam or a cam of some sort, and it has like footage of her taking the shots or whatever, recording the video, and that he is going to sue her. Then I heard other stories about like, oh, he lost his job. I don't know if any of this is true. I don't know if any of this is confirmed because she has stopped posting. She stopped posting because she was posting like a lunatic. Like she was just going off and off and off and off and off.
And this video is gone, right? It's scrubbed off the internet.
Yeah, this is the only video we have. If there's another video of her actually cracking the door open, because I did hear there's a video of her saying she cracked the door open. Don't know.
Okay, but there's no video of her like going into the room and seeing him on the couch. And
I will have to report back to you on that one. I didn't see it personally. There's so many different stories. There was like, oh, she like actually stepped in and recorded. I don't know if it's gonna go in here. Like obviously,
her tale is basically like she walked to the door and then just saw him on the couch and he had like dong.
Yes,
like that's basically, and it's like as if he's like, hey, check this, something like that.
Right.
And the people who are saying that's not true is like she's walking in, gotta like turn the corner or something, and then see the man who's sleeping, and his dong. Was he wearing a shirt and like he was in a weird situation? Like,
I don't. Well, I'll tell you what is.
He's watching funny movies with no pants on or something. Like, you know, like I mean, you in your own house, you could do what you want. I guess,
right.
Like in this world, you know, I guess.
So all these tales
of being nudist in your own house, that's your own business. People are not supposed to come in, but if the door's open.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like he's sleeping though?
Yeah, like he's not. My man's not moving. He's sleeping. He's passed out. You don't know if he fainted. You don't know if he fell asleep. We don't know anything. We just know he, eyes closed, not moving. Going out.
I'll have to know like the length of the travel to this man on the couch or something like that.
Well, I mean, from what we're seeing here. Oh, sorry. What we're seeing here from this video is like there's the. Oh, I guess you guys can't see my cursor. But there's the door, and then like towards the wall is I guess that's him in the background or something.
Or maybe like the video will have more context.
Let me see.
Saying that, oh, this is what she walked up to. That's another load of misinformation. Someone's literally just cropped down a picture of the door. The internet is very, very mentally well, clearly.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours. for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA, or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but like it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house. And specifically, he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or like his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on. You got all your lights on in your house. You got your front door open, right? You just ordered DoorDash 15 minutes ago. And within 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door, you're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on, it's freezing outside. Like, come on now. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally...
Yo, people be making long TikToks now, boy. That's
getting a glance would be a victim.
Okay, so some major points to talk about here. Firstly, going through step by step, just I
This
guess
YouTuber
saying
is
what
like on her
happened.
side, right?
I'm not sure, actually.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, gotta know the truth. I ain't trying to be like...
Yeah. I'm not. I don't even care. I picked because I could have watched Ruin Leon's video, but she's actually letting the whole video play.
Happened in an easier way. He placed the order. She was instructed to leave the food outside the door. She approached. The door was wide open according to her, and he was naked, or his bottom half was exposed, and he was like within viewing distance. Now, a lot of people are trying beyond belief to defend those actions, and I want to start off by saying I do not agree with that guy. I think ordering food and then, you know, leaving your door wide open and being exposed, doesn't matter what the aim is, whether it was purposeful or not, whether it was meant to be her that sees it or a man that sees it, whoever. I think that is weird, and everybody can agree that if the intent was there, that's indecent exposure, right? The issue with this situation is that the nuance is technically she did not know that that was purposeful. I think we can all make our assumptions about whether we do believe that him deciding to be like completely nude, waist down, after ordering food does seem a little bit suspicious, and I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility that that was a purposeful action. Like, come on, in today's climate, with the amount of SA that is reported and harassment, why is it so crazy to believe that, you know, a man would want to indecently expose himself? Like, other DoorDash people, other delivery drivers have spoke about how this has happened before. That's not a crazy thing to assume. That's not a...
By the way, DoorDash has a bunch of cases. Like, I looked this up, like, DoorDash has, like cases of like the delivery guy be engaging with the customer.
Right.
A crazy thing for her to even, you know, say she feels violated by. I don't, you know, personally, if that was me, I probably just would have been like, okay, that is really weird. And if I felt violated, I can't say how I would feel at the time because I just don't know, but then I would report it. The mistake that she has made in this situation that a lot of people are obviously pointing out is that you have decided to record this man in his own home with his junk out and then post it on TikTok, which is a crime. Okay, so what you have done, unfortunately, is there's no black and white nuances to that. Under the law, like, that constitutes as a crime. Unfortunately, what he has done, as the police officer has said, doesn't directly equate to a crime until, I guess, the intent is proven. And yeah, it's a difficult situation.
And that's why, like I said before, that's why she was fired. I don't know why she's confused as to why she was fired. Because now, listen, I'm not a law guy, by the way. Like, so I could be wrong on this. But I would assume for something to be considered assault, you actually have to be assaulted. And as a person that knows people that have gone through horrendous things, as children and adults, from actual like horrendous criminals, this is like ridiculously disingenuous. You saw something you didn't want to see. I remember one time I was walking. It was in the city, right? I was in the city, and it was like downtown Union Square, and I didn't even know that this was a thing. And apparently, you could do this in New York. And I saw a woman walking around with no shirt, no bra either. Can I then go online and say that I was assaulted because I saw some boobs?
Well, they have some regulation. Remember the free the nipple? That was a movement that women had, that they wanted to be able to take off their shirt or at least have the right to.
Yes. This predated this movement, by the way. This was
because men could have their shirt off jogging, so women could do it too. And I think that is happened. That's like enshrined in laws in several states, I think. But I guess that privilege has not reached down the pants of men. I guess like their dong is not protected by the government in terms of exposure. So,
right.
That's where we're at right now. Maybe if the situation changes, people can contact their local congressman about that. Like, they can free the Wang movement. It's so crazy though. Like, if you think about it, it's like I can see how this would be a big controversy, because that is, I guess, the most defense I've heard so far. I mean, I know nothing about this story. This was a topic that you discovered on the interwebs, and
yes,
I wanted to figure out what's going on. And I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, she's made a case in, I guess, her subsequent video after she was screaming or whatever, that she walked up to the door, and then she's saying she walked up to the door and the door was open, like wide open.
Yeah.
And then right across the hall is him with his dong out, I guess, pretending to sleep or something. Or he waited so long for her.
She claimed that he was asleep. Like, this is a close-up image here of like my man's, like, he's just like they're like just like now whether he was, I guess they would have to have the court case. They would have to have the court case to figure out whether he intentionally did it, if he's unconscious, if he fainted, if he fell asleep, any number of factors. Don't know. We don't know. The one major takeaway that I have from the story is her getting up for like 6 to 7 videos straight. I'm not exactly sure of the exact number, and screaming about how she was sexually assaulted. Ma'am.
Essay.
You walked up and you saw something you didn't want to see. I don't think that constitutes as SA.
These days, it probably does. Like, like they have those things in the subway where like some homeless dude would just take it out and start cranking it.
Yeah.
They arrest people for that, what they call it, indecent exposure. I know that's in public. So it was in his own house. He had his pants down. The door was open. I don't really know what the rules are when the door is open. You ever see those TV shows where it was like, the cops could just walk into your house if the door's open. I don't even know if that's real. Probably some Hollywood writer but made that up, but it's like they said the door was open so we can go inside. It's like an open invitation for you to go inside.
Right.
Now, if she broke in, that's a different story.
See, I would have to get the collection of all her videos because she sets her story has changed a couple times, and that's the problem.
But the instructions were her to like leave it at the door.
Yes.
But she's saying like visually she could see it from the door. Like, she reaches down, plops it on the floor, looks up, then it's like dong. Like,
yeah, junk, and then
right. It's like no one likes that, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't want to see junk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to see that.
I don't know if
we can't lie. And we can't lie, dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, people want to make it like, talk about the equal society and all this stuff. Dong is the one thing I think that people don't want to see. I'm sorry, guys. Like,
men and women don't want to see it.
Dong has still not reached mainstream. I know, like, James Gunn is trying to mainstream it in that Peacekeeper show. I didn't even see it, but I heard that he shows a lot of that in the first episode. So they're trying to demystify it or something like that, but it's pretty bad. That's why we keep our pants on. Now, I guess the guy's defense is he was just stone cold drunk or something like that. He just like
there's
left the
no
door open
defense.
and
This is the problem with the story. The story is that we're still waiting to hear from the guy, but like she went radio silent, so people are assuming that there's a lawsuit involved.
I mean, it sounds juvenile when I'm describing it and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to keep it real or say what's happening. Like was a man cranking it and then like he fell asleep or something, and before she got there, and then he woke up and food was there, and that's it. Like, what's this? But he's pressing charges or something because
we don't know. I've seen TikToks claiming that the dude was pressing charges.
I'm not so watching the video on this.
Yeah. Because it's like there's so this,
and we had the chat too, so they're coming in information as well. So
right. And there's like multiple. There's so much to sift through.
So many points of view.
Oh my goodness.
Else, but let's get into it. Hey you guys,
because she's saying it's like a setup.
Talk about this DoorDash driver who is currently going viral because she had an encounter with a customer when she was doing a drop off. She shared the video, and it's just got a lot of different opinions, but I like to come to this from the seat of somebody that's just looking at the facts. Like, I don't know this person, I don't know the customer, but I have a lot of issues with the way that this is being handled. So we're going to talk for a few. If you're interested, please keep watching.
Radiant Brits. There's a lot of YouTubers I don't actually recognize you.
All right, you guys, so we're going to watch her videos. Her username is IRL Monster High Doll, and right now she has 176,000 followers. She is definitely going viral because of this, and there are some people that are
back in the day you had 176,000 followers and anything you'd be rich. Like,
yeah, now you had that, you don't got nothing.
Yeah, you still gotta do DoorDash and all this. Yeah. I remember the viral videos, like you get 100,000 views, you're like, yo, you get endorsement deals the next day, bro.
Now it ain't nothing.
Now it's nothing. It's like, oh, good job.
I got 5,000 on TikTok. That means I'm like below trash.
On her side and still watching the videos
as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front.
Was this the same video from the other time?
I think it's probably the same video.
Yeah, she has so many.
I'm on new videos.
Yeah, come on. All right, come on.
I want to know who's a defender. I mean, a defender of the guy.
Oh, well, I guess we could go there. Hold on, let's see.
I want to know because I could see this. I could see her point of view.
Right.
Like. She opened the door and then he's like, hey, here's my, but then she filmed it. I don't know why. But then it's like, why are you filming it if you were scared?
I believe all women as a movement doesn't have the same gusto and strength as it did years ago is because it falls.
Me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job.
Okay. This was the video that I originally saw.
And her for being assaulted.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why.
She was mentally assaulted, I
they're
guess.
supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job.
I think I heard this.
That was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Oh no, it's a new video.
2025, I was a victim of.
All right.
Keeps going. Let's see what Leon had to say.
Telling you that she had been assaulted, and you decide to reprimand her. DoorDash puts out a statement, and the one thing that's very interesting about where we stop is that we live in a world where social media and phones will always be an element that one has to play in regards to stories going viral, because you would think someone in an interaction could have the ability, it's not always 100%, but could have the ability to record any weird interactions that they have. And what's so interesting about this woman is that she added in a tasty little nugget when people were responding to what I believe to be her first video on said subject matter.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago.
Saw this. We saw that.
Yeah.
Guy passed out in his home with his nuts out, and this woman recording him and it hitting social media, which I'm not too certain, but I feel as though is a crime and would warrant DoorDash to say, hey, we're going to get you off of our employment because you broadcasted a man's nuts on social media and then tried to scapegoat it as you were assaulted. And now I am someone who tends to try to understand public indecency and things that you're not supposed to see in any given moment. And while it is weird that a man's door is wide open and he is susceptible to being robbed in that moment because he's passed out with his nuts out, maybe post-nut clarity plays a factor here. Maybe he's just trying to get his rocks off. Who knows? All of these things are ways that you could look at this. But what's important to recognize is that this woman got on camera and made this big spectacle about being assaulted. And based on video, that didn't happen. Now, maybe there's camera footage or a second camera angle that shows this woman getting chased down by a naked man and unfortunately getting penetrated, but we don't see that at all. So it's a little bit difficult for me to sit here.
Well, obviously that didn't happen because she didn't say it. I will switch gears though. Same topic though. We're going to take a little trip over to TikTok for a second. So the things that came out today was kind of interesting.
Brina says, why are my comments multiplying? I don't know.
I don't know. I noticed that, but I don't know why. I haven't a clue. So, like I said, she stopped posting like a couple of days ago, right? It has ceased. Now they're making up stories that the guy is starting to press charges, and they're saying the guy's name. This one smart guy, right?
Okay.
Decided to use her original video and find the guy. And then he posted his place of abode online in order to back up the girl. And I'm like, bro, I don't think that's hold on. Here you go. Let's see.
Y'all can't be this stupid. Y'all really can't be this fucking stupid. So let me get this straight. There's a guy on here who I guess he knows how to do investigative work. And he was able to find the house from DoorDash, and he found the guy apparently who was asleep on the couch. So in him trying to do a gotcha, he posted the whole house. And the kid's name is Austin. and he was showing the kid's face, like his full face. He showed his Facebook, and he was showing his police records. Do you realize that is burying the girl more? You aren't proving a gotcha. You aren't, helping her out, being on her side. You are proving more of a case against her of why she needs to be put in jail. The video that she posted, which is going to get her thrown in jail, the fact that you were able to use her video to find him proves the point of how she committed a crime. You aren't helping the situation, you are only making it worse. The part that I can't figure out, if y'all are so fucking smart, how come you can't understand the facts don't care about your fucking feelings? The reason why it's illegal to post somebody's personal information online is because other people can find their personal information online and put out information that they didn't want to be put online. So you using the illegal information that she put online in order to find him is the reason why she's going to get thrown in jail. Like, how do y'all not understand this? I understand that you may think that your feelings are so valid and how you feel is so important, but again, the facts don't fucking matter. So as much as you may feel, oh, we need to cancel him or he needs to be held accountable, that's going to be really nice and fun when she's behind bars. And just remember, you helped put her there.
Now, so there's also something some girl made some thing saying like, oh, he had a bad computer setup and an American flag on the wall, and that's all I need to know for that he was guilty. And I'm like, okay, so we're going the leftist communist route because he had an American flag. And then some people try to say like, oh, we found his actual page and he follows Andrew Tate, so he definitely did it on purpose. And I'm just like, yo, none of this matters. First of all, we don't even know if they actually found the guy. That's number one. And even if they did, that still don't matter that she went on the job and filmed the dude, door open, put him naked online and doxed him on the job. Imagine me going up during my job, straight up to a door, giving them a package, and then filming them. You think my company keeping me? Oh, but I felt uncomfortable. So walk away. That's what they would have told me. Then walk away. What are we talking about right now? But the last bit of information I'm going to give y'all on this, which is actually hilarious, is somebody digging up her past TikTok videos. And man, I had a golden one before, but I don't know. I think they're trying to scrub these. They're trying to scrub these.
I was kicked out of
that is DoorDash Girl, by the way. That's from her, like an old video.
Out of this apartment 6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell. I just want to say that a fucking milk just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you, Sue. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
If you're unsure about who that was the DoorDash girl. Openly admitting to the fact that she's okay with breaking and entering into a place. I want you guys to take this as a lesson that when you are about to post something, please think about it first. I beg of you. And then the second video of her hitting on her DoorDash driver, which I find completely ironic. And again, I'm not saying who's right or who's necessarily wrong in this situation. It's not my place to judge that. And we also don't have all the information. All I am saying is that if they were to play those videos in court, it might just hurt her case just a tinge. Because let's say there is no Ring doorbell camera footage, right? Then it's his word against hers. He could say, oh no, but I had the door closed. It was definitely closed. Like, I didn't open that door. And then you have a video of you openly admitting to the fact that you've already broken it. And before you be like, oh, that video was probably a joke. It wasn't. Because around that time, she also made a video talking about how she is like unable to find an apartment and she was like living in a camper at the time. I don't see how this situation is good on any front.
Yeah, there you go.
She know how to break in a house like that, bro. She got like unlocking skills. Jill
Yeah,
Valentine.
she's the master of unlocking.
I didn't know that.
She is the master of unlocking. All right, so
She would have to. She'd have to believe that there'd be nobody home, right? Logically.
I guess she found out that she. First of all, she was kicked out of the apartment. Don't know why she was kicked out of the apartment. Great judge of character, I guess, on that part. So she was kicked out of the apartment. That's what she said. And then she said nobody was living there, and she got into the apartment, and then she, says how I got in there. Wouldn't you like to know? Whatever she said, like on some sarcastic joint. So I'm like, first of all, why are you posting well? I guess that's what she do, right? This is what she does. She posts crimes. Why are you posting a crime? So you entered a place that you're not supposed to be in, and then you posted it.
People do these things, man. They're addicted to TikTok and fame, and they'll just brag about doing stuff they're not supposed to do.
Like, get off social media, please. Please stay off social media. I don't.
Wild. So, what's your conclusion of this story?
My conclusion is that she is a fool. I couldn't tell you if the guy did it on purpose. I couldn't tell you if he was sleeping or if he was passed out, fainted, medical emergency, drunk, and he had to like order food. He was being a creep, and then he fell asleep while creeping. I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is that if you're on a job and you see something weird, you are definitely not supposed to dox said clients. And you were not SA'd. Like that is I saw the amount of people that I saw on TikTok. I can't even bring them up now because it's too much. It's like it got too deep. That said, like, yo, I had like such and such happen to me, and what you had, girl, definitely ain't it.
Well, the thing is,
Not
definitions
men and
have
women,
changed.
by the way.
Yeah, the definitions have like expanded. Like, they'll call that, SA, and just to give it the importance of SA.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that, and some of this is mainstream language now. Like before, like they call it how do they call it? I don't know what they called it. Trafficking or whatever.
Yeah.
Trafficking.
Right.
They used to be like, oh, there's like they'd be like the movie Taken, or like one of those movies like where like they take like 7 women in a van and ship them off to some boat in Dubai or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was known as like sex trafficking.
Yes.
But according to the definition, it could also be like, oh, some guy paid for a girl's plane ticket over.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be like a boyfriend paid for a plane ticket and trafficked her, and then maybe something happened when she got there or something, and that's also trafficking, and he can get a charge on that too. And it's like, so like that also expands the definition. And then there's also like a bus ride or anything, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you think it means one thing, it could be another thing. Now that sort of makes sense, you know what I mean? But this is kind of weird because it's sort of like the assault has to happen. Like if some dude tried to say, I'm gonna hit you in the face, is that the same with him hitting you in the face?
If he didn't hit you in the face, he didn't hit you in the face.
Right. Attempted assault.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Then there's assault. This one is more like he's sleeping on the couch without his pants on.
Yeah. This is not attempted anything.
And he was unconscious. And you're saying that she said he was unconscious.
Yeah. Or
So
she said he was asleep.
Right. So it was
So
like he was
her words.
Right. So she didn't say he was faking it. Like he was faking pretend to be asleep. Like he's like sleeping with a smile on his face, like doing the Looney Tunes snore like, oh, wee, 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 wee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right?
Right.
It wasn't like that.
No.
She confirmed that he is asleep.
And now, I mean,
But I guess it's like what she saw the sight of his dong, and like it's just jail.
yeah, that was.
But he was sleeping though.
But also, I'm like, why? But okay. And the reason I showed the last two videos is, I'm sorry, but she's unhinged. Not just unhinged in the fact that like, oh, she's wrongfully changing the meaning of SA, but also in the fact that she does not know how to act. Like, ma'am, you think it's cool to break and enter to a place that you got thrown out of, by the way. Like, you got thrown out of the place, and now you're back, which is wild. Like, and you thought that that was cool to post to the internet. So of course she thinks it's okay to dox somebody who's passed out.
Right. It's like you can't take that into your own hands like that. That's not cool. It's not legal. It's not, it's not right. There's laws against these things, right? There's like certainly the internet law, whatever the terms of service of Twitch and TikTok. Sorry.
Yeah. Somebody try to dig back to see like what her political affiliations were.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we already know. So,
but on the other hand, I don't know. Like, dudes got to put their pants on. Like, I don't care. Like, if you're in your own house, like you ordering.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, first of all, I live in New York. I guess they live in New York too. I don't know if that's. I don't know where in New York that is. Is that NYC? Because I ain't trying to sleep. Well, it was like a house, so I'm assuming it might be like maybe a little more upstate. I don't know for sure.
It's still going to come down to this guy's story. This guy's in hiding, or he's not telling his side of the story. We don't know his side of the story. It's like, was that door open or was it closed? If he says, I ain't never had my door open, then maybe she got, she broke in. But then again, I live in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You better have like 18 locks in the barricade.
Yeah.
On your door. I don't know. Maybe he's living like in some fantasy world, like Dawson's Creek or something, where you can keep the door wide open and the neighbors can walk in and out, like, make beefaroni and sloppy joes and stuff while he's passed out on the couch, and no one's gonna steal anything. Like, that's the part that's weird. It's like, because I don't know. This is some other kind of behavior.
Obviously,
I grew up in the hood. Like, you don't leave your door open.
No, absolutely not.
And
I wake up in the middle of the night to make sure that the chain is on my door. All right.
Right. It's like you don't need the door open. Even if you're in your cribbo, if I don't know, bro. You ever have these thoughts in your head where it's like, yo, what if I like had to call the cops, or like, what if like, whatever, the fireman had to like burst through the door or something like that in the middle of the night.
Right, and I'm just there, just me and junk. Like
right, exactly. And you like you just thought like you saw it in a movie one day where it's like, yo, I'm gonna be like in the new Sun. Like, I don't know why you think that would be cool. But some people are like that. They're like, yo, let me sleep butt naked because it's my house and I could do what I want. Like some kind of like stands for freedom or personal individuality or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Why you sleeping in the buff? I don't really know, but some people do that. It's like,
you need to get some boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't,
but I don't know.
God is watching. I don't know. Somebody's watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I still don't understand what the situation was. Like, the situation could be not what I thought it was or expected to be.
True.
Like,
I don't like to take anybody's like word for anything, really.
The only thing is like we could take it more on her word because she's the one who posted it. Like, you recorded dude and then walked away from the house. All you had to do was leave the bed.
Yeah.
All you had to do was leave the bed. That's it. There's a bunch of TikTokers now just making skits. It was like just walking up to a fake door. It's like, oh, somebody's inside nude. Well, I guess I'll just leave this bag here and walk away. And then like this, I was just like, she's become meme bait. This girl's meme bait at the moment. My bad, y'all. Y'all left like 8 million comments. Thank you for the chitter chatter.
It's very contentious.
Yeah, this what I want to highlight what Bree said here. What said, it's not assault. What happened to Emiru was assault, right? And that's the point and all of these things happened. By the way, both of these stories happened at the same time, like the same time frame, and that's the wildest part about it. We saw a dude go up and take hold of Emiru physically, while Twitch did nothing. This girl saw some junk from outside of somebody's house,
Right.
and then came online talking about his essay. Y'all is not the same. And I hope Emiru goes and gets a crazy lawsuit. And this girl, well, she went away. I don't even remember her name.
So she like got so traumatized, she whipped out the phone and recorded it and saved it on the phone, and then had to see the footage again to upload it and make sure like it was properly encoded into the Twitch algorithm. Is that what's going on?
Or TikTok algorithm, yes.
TikTok algorithm.
Yeah, she has to like look at the junk, zoom in, zoom out. Like I'm like, yo, fam, I'm not trying to. And of course, there's people that
she had to put like the stitch incoming, like and like put the words on there with the
right
with the auto captions and all this.
Put her audio over it or whatever, and I actually particularly don't like playing the whole role reversal guy, but just picture it for a second.
Yeah, don't look here. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Those are rules that they claim are like in society or something like that. But I guess like dong is like the worst thing people could see in this planet. So
yeah,
and I'm sure there's like cultural aspects to that as well. And
I mean, I'm just saying, if it was like if I imagine,
but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
though.
like
It's
I
like
woke up
equality. We're supposed to have equality, so
Yeah.
they shouldn't be scared of like women's.
And I go up like, yo, there's a woman asleep on the couch. Let me record her, and then go on TikTok and post it. And immediately, they'd be like, what the heck are you doing? I'd be the villain immediately, bro.
Oh, of course, yeah. You whip it out, and then like her another region there, and you're like, yo, I'm scared, bro. And then you pull out the Android and start recording it. You'd be like, they would laugh you out, but it's a woman doing the same thing to a dude who's asleep.
They would laugh me out and
it's
cancel me.
Right, exactly. It's an interesting situation you brought up right there, for sure.
I'm just like, man,
something to think about.
Let me go through y'all comments and then we'll do the showcase because it is past my bedtime. But yeah, basically that's what happened. That's what happened in the past week and a half, man. Man, if I was to go all the way up to all the comments you guys had, but let's stick with the ones down here. Said Neil J, wait a minute, is this common sense I'm seeing right now? I forgot what that must have been in reference to a video we were playing. She could feel offended, but that does not mean she was assaulted. Yes, agreed. Once more, the loudest one in the room always got something to hide. Once more, karma never misses. Yeah, it's those past videos, man. She probably can't even go back into the TikTok to take the videos down. She probably got to order like, yo, leave everything up because it's all about to be like used in a case or something.
It's like I think SA is probably like the wrong technical term for it. It's like
decent
exposure.
Like
what Brina's saying down there is like indecent exposure.
Yeah,
at most.
I think Alpha Proto said that, right?
But it's decent exposure is not great.
Yeah. In Texas, it would just be indecent exposure, not SA, right?
But TikTok world is like everything is SA.
The TikTok is Dan and I were talking off stream the other night, and I have now, since I've sampled enough of these social media platforms, like I'm not really familiar with Instagram anymore. I don't know what's going on, especially in what's that Instagram platform that tries to be like Twitter? I forgot. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there because I haven't downloaded
Threads.
Threads. Right. I don't know what's going on in Threads. I will say Twitter is still a hellhole, but Twitter, I still feel, especially now, I don't, regardless of what people think, or like, oh man, it's conservative breeding ground. I feel like it's an even playing field. Like you could have your camps. TikTok is horrendous. I'm sorry. It's horrendous. My algorithm is pretty good. Like, granted, her video first came on my algorithm because that's when people thought, like, like she was being like, I don't know. When the way she described it at first, I thought like somebody literally like touched her up or worse. Like that's what I thought. And then come to find out she saw something. I was like, and I will say on TikTok's credit, the moment that it came out that all she did was viewed something, 90% of the people were like, all right, chick.
I seen stuff where like they say, yo, this, some person claimed they were assaulted and then try to get a person, canceled or fired, and they found out it just yelled at them.
Right.
And then it's like verbal assault. That's what they meant. But you just say the word assault, then it
verbal
creates
assault.
a thing in the mind that they were getting, the beat down. And and then it's like, I didn't say I got beat down. I just said assault, which is technically true. Y'all thought that's y'all fault. That's y'all, but I wasn't lying. But they know if they just say assault, they can let people's imagination fill in the blanks, and they're gonna always fill it in with the worst possible scenario.
Right.
Happens all the time. I've been on the internet for a long time, so I've already seen all this stuff. I'm not even surprised she called this essay, really. I mean, I don't know why people are.
I'm not surprised either.
That.
I'm just disgusted.
TikTok, I've seen that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like great, but I'm saying like, if y'all really want to do something about this, y'all should have like language policed that like 15 years ago when this stuff started to pop up and everybody was like just into their own thing. Oh, just busy watching anime.
And to be honest,
or like minorities don't understand this. That's not essay. I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe you need to look into like what's been going on for the past like decade with cancel culture and all this stuff, instead of thinking about like white supremacy or whatever pertain to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just about the black issues is going to get me the reparations and not deal with the language and terms that have been stretched to other lengths on a technical term. It's like, yo, bro, this ain't law and order. Okay, this is the internet, and on the internet, that's SA. And y'all got to get in the ball. I guess now it's like, now they want to get involved. I'm just like over it. I guess I'm so doomer pilled that I don't even care. You know what I mean?
But I guess this is some people's first time of seeing a girl just misrepresent the word mad hard because she was screaming so loud.
Yeah.
And then like people like, I literally thought this girl got touched, bro. The first time.
All right.
The way she was screaming. I just saw her video once, and then like I saw people start posting about her. The first video I saw was another girl talking about like she was mad as hell. She was. I think I have it. Sorry, y'all. I got a bunch of.
And I probably shouldn't record this, but I have an issue.
It's frozen.
I have to be honest with you. I've already blocked her. I have commented, and every comment that I've made on her last 3 videos, she is deleted. I've screen recorded all of the videos that she posted about this scenario. I also screenshot my comments, everything, so I have information and receipts, because this could probably come back on me and she could say that I'm harassing her, whatever. But this girl I don't even remember her tag name. Sorry, you guys. You'll figure out the situation. But she's claiming that she was essayed by a person who ordered DoorDash, and she works for DoorDash. And the first video that I came across was of her explaining that she was fired from DoorDash in the middle of her working out of nowhere, and she has no reason why, no email as to the explanation why it happened, and she has been in contact with DoorDash, and they told her to appeal it without any reason. Like, they couldn't give her the reason why she needed an appeal and why she lost her job. All right, so obviously, I've got to do a little bit more digging. All right? Again, I'm in the bed. I don't care what I look like right now. I'm just frustrated. This girl, if you go back onto her original page, posted a video of a gentleman, not gentleman, I apologize, let me correct myself. Guy, a man, a male man who ordered this DoorDash from her, and she gets there and the request was to leave it at the door. Well, apparently when she arrives, unfortunately, this door, now I'm going to tell you the scenario and then I would tell you what I would have done if I walked up to this scenario or if I drove up to this scenario. She gets there and she notices that all the lights in the house are on and the front door is wide open. So instead of doing what I would have done and messaged DoorDash, my employer, hi, something seems strange about this situation. I don't feel comfortable walking up to this house with the door and lights wide open, or the door wide open and the lights on, right? She goes up to the door with the camera and she records this person in their home, unfortunately, indecently exposed with his pants around his ankle and his underwear around his ankles, and was passed out on the couch. And she records this and posts it publicly. Then we come back to the video where she's freaking out because she just lost her job at DoorDash and she doesn't know why. And now she's claiming that she was SA'd by this person who might have been inebriated. Let's say, not that this makes his indecent exposure okay whatsoever. But this man was obviously inebriated on the couch, and she records him and then is now claiming that DoorDash and TikTok are against her because she was sexually assaulted. She was not assaulted by this man, and that frustrates me. She not only recorded him without permission, obviously inebriated. This does not excuse his behavior. He did something wrong too. But she is now claiming that the system is failing her, and it's very frustrating. Yes, I have all of the videos. Yes, I have everything recorded. Yes, I have everything that she said. She's saying that TikTok's going to ban her account because she's, because this, and that. Yeah, they are, because you're claiming that somebody did something to you that didn't happen. You were exposed to indecent exposure. That's what you experienced, hon. That's what you experienced. I'm sorry for that, but I had to pause and calm down just a little bit. I do want to say that I hate that she had to experience that. I'm shaking. But the reason you lost your job was because of your actions as well. Both of you are wrong. But you are claiming that something happened to you that did not, that has happened to other people, and that is extremely wrong.
Yeah, so that was my introduction into the madness. No, my first introduction was the original girl's actual video, and then like the next day over, I saw this girl, and I was like, oh boy. And then 8 million videos came out just clowning DoorDash Girl, bro. They're making AI videos about her. They making AI videos about her. She can't escape. It's like she's
AI.
Yeah, look.
Oh my god, for real.
I'm gonna get paid.
She has just found out that she was fired by DoorDash.
Yes, I filmed him sleeping on the couch, but I'm the victim. I had to. Someone's gotta be the victim, and it's me.
Man.
People using their Sora credits for this, like
yes.
Oh,
this is God. One of many. She can't come. She literally cannot come back online, bro. She getting laughed out, bro. It's over.
I look like it's like the whole, like in this video, the door is it's closed that much. Now, when they say leave it at the door, can't you just leave it outside the door?
You know, Jason, the internet is undefeated. No facts.
What?
The internet is undefeated. Powell said early 2000s art style, soar looking animation.
Facts.
Alpha said AI animation pretty good. Yeah, oh, they tried. It tried.
Now, if they leave it at the door, can they just leave it at the door?
I mean, yeah. I mean, she put it
Like
at the door too.
Right? Can she just like not go inside? She could just like leave it right outside of the house in the open air. Was it an apartment or was it a house?
It's a duplexer, apparently.
Duplex. So it's like she's in the outside world right now, like in this video, this cartoon.
Yeah.
So could she just leave it right there and just walk away? Like she didn't even have to like say hello. Is anybody in here?
Yeah, she could have walked
in. She could just like left it there.
Mm-hmm.
Except like I guess what it was like she's saying it was like wide open. Like it's like
I mean, don't care. She
loves
like, breaking and entering into other places. She don't care, sir. We already saw.
Mystery,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's a big mystery, bro. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be lessons learned here.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to be like super Wonder Woman or something, and she's gonna like crack the case, call the cops, expose him online, get him canceled, become a celebrity, get a podcast. You know, like the whole thing is, and that whole thing fell apart real quick because she was doing too much. And I guess this dude's gonna have to learn a lesson to lay off the sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yo, bro,
You
I
know?
don't know what you was drinking. I'm
Yeah.
drinking 100% absolute with no chaser. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
Right. It's like these little decisions that people make when they're like wasted, I guess, might ruin your life. And they always say that. And they're like, what do you mean? You know, usually it happens. And this one was, I don't know if it ruined his life per se yet. You know, it seems like her life was pretty wrecked more than him. He's still a mystery for now, except for that investigator that found out where he was. So maybe his life is ruined too. But I'm sure after this, he's gonna be locking his door and
oh yeah. So
going to bed without like with pants on. He's gonna be wearing the whole like he'll be wearing like first down jacket. The George Costanza Gore-Tex winter outfit on while he go to bed.
Right.
Just in case some intruder comes in the house with a cell phone.
What Bree said, yeah, did he do? I mean, the door was open, but that just makes him stupid, right? Just make him stupid. Oh man, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's a stupid guy. He shouldn't. You know, I really don't know. It's like that guy got to come forward and say, "I'm just stupid."
It was like I don't know, maybe he's like Shaggy or something. Like, dude, I just opened. I ordered DoorDash and I was drunk and then like I don't know. Who knows?
Yo, I'm busy. You know, on the hub.
Yo, even in the worst case scenario, like I saw one person say, yeah, I found out who he was, and then like we found out they both went to the same high school together, so that means it was definitely on purpose. And I'm like, hold on, first of all, pause. Y'all do realize when you order from someplace, right? You don't get to pick who delivers it.
Exactly, bro.
Like that is actually irrelevant.
That he was like, I can't wait.
Like
to
mastermind
for years.
Yeah, like yes. Once I get her as my food selector, and like that I hope that the app randomly picks.
Yeah. He hacked the app.
Yeah.
After he was watching, you know, I don't know, the hub. He was with his pants around his ankles.
That
and
don't
he
make
decided to hack DoorDash to get that person to come to his house. Like, I don't know. I don't think it works like that.
He said his door should have been locked, period. It being wide open pissing me off, not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't know why. That's what we were saying before. Like, why would you leave your door open? I'm not trying to.
I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's just, to me, it's just like
even if he was passed out drunk, like, the first thing that I do, unless, like.
And I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm like, you a guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nobody give a crap about you.
Nope.
Like, you a guy,
Mhm.
okay? Like, you were trying to be like, you remember you were saying like, if the situation was the inverse and you did that, yeah, you would be in trouble, bro.
I'd be in trouble by my job. I'd be in trouble from the commenters.
Yeah.
She was like, how dare you do that to an unconscious woman? Immediately.
And she could have she don't even need a door. She could just have like an open cave portal wide open to her whole living room. She could even have like half. She could have had like the front part of the house off. You know what I mean? She could live like in a sitcom set. You know what I mean? Like when there's like no like front, it's just like straight up the living room. And if you walk in there and she got no clothes on, and take a photo of it, you in trouble, bro. And you be like, well, she didn't even have the front part of her house open. This is not my fault.
I will say, I will.
It's practically in the streets. It's public property at this point. And they're like, nah, Sean, you going straight to jail, bro. You better pack a lunch or something. You're gonna be going to court for the next 4 minutes because we already sent you to jail, bro. But you a guy, it's like, listen, bro, like, listen.
Although I will say, to the credit of society and the majority of TikTok on this stance and YouTube, they still are like letting her have it for this too. So
yeah, look, if there's a vibe shift happening where like they finally like seeing nuance in situations and actually seeing having empathy for a dude in that kind of situation in like a logical sense, then this is like, I guess, a positive development in internet society. I've just been, black pill for so many years. Just like I'll be like, yo, you don't have the right to be stupid in America anymore. Period.
I think it's also because it's like
this is a new revelation. I'm shocked. It's shocking to me
because she came too hard, bro. I was essayed. I was essayed. Screaming on top of her lungs.
Yeah, right.
And then all that to just be like, yo, you saw some junk at the door. When this, there was, and this, by the way, we have the lightest take on this. I saw a dude get on a video and talk about like, it's like, first of all, I was essayed badly. I know what it's like. So how dare you come on the net? And he was like, yo, I hope you never get a job for the rest of your life. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And I can't say nothing because if you went through it and that's his feelings, like, hey.
Because I don't know, like 10 years ago when, the internet was like peak stupid or something, like, or peak like whatever, bandwagon. If she would have made that video, they wouldn't care if she used the term essay or not. They just would have been going with the bandwagon because it's going to get some dude canceled because they want to see how far it goes.
Yeah. I mean, she living in like 2015 or something. I'm like, fam, we 2025 right now. All right. Like,
so now it's like, I don't know, they have people who also have nose rings and tattoos also being against her. Usually back then, that person would be on her side trying to find out where this dude live and his whole government address.
That's why I said what I said before. On TikTok, you know what I found on TikTok? A Christian conservative alt girl with the nose rings and the tats. Properly exegeting the Bible. Like, properly. I was like, what is happening right now?
I saw like some kind of like Christian comedian who has like a big channel for some reason. And he got like 100 face tats on himself. And I'm just like, I guess like all this stuff kind of mixed in together that now the look of, you really can't judge a book by its cover now, because like all the stuff that will be markers of a person that's not, I guess, I don't know, centrist,
right,
or center right, they had a vibe. It'd be like, oh, if you're on the left, you look like punk rocker. If you're on the right, you look like something out of a Kirk Cameron movie. But now it's like it's blending.
Yeah.
So we don't know what stance people are going to have just by the way they look, which is interesting. An interesting thing, Sean. I don't know. It's the vibe shift.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting.
I just thought like things were just going to be like predictable and boring and evil forever.
They want it to be predictable.
Sure.
But now it's not predictable. You see,
right.
I'm seeing hood dudes being Republicans right now. Like, it's like,
yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
a hood guy being like a MAGA guy. Like, yo, what's up, son? Yo.
Not like hood, stupid. You know, there's like levels to hood. Like,
Launch of the tax rate got to come down, player.
Not like YN hood. YN hood is like peak, like, stupidity. I'm talking about like baseline standard hood, but I gotta do a hood chart one day.
Oh, dogs, I need to lower the corporate tax rate, dog. Like,
throw this inflation out of control money. It just, I don't know. But
anyway,
his door should have been locked. Period. Is why I don't. Oh, I read that. I read that part. Sorry.
like, should his life be ruined because his door wasn't locked? I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, like, yo, man code, you gotta lock your door, bro, and put some boxes on or something. Like, you can't be doing that. You can't be exposed that you cranking it. Like, like there's certain things like dudes have to do to maintain order in society.
Yeah.
That the outside world ain't ready for. Like, if you're some dude cranking it, you ain't supposed to tell people. You ain't supposed to expose it to people. You ain't supposed to be in a situation where it could be exposed. Now, I know, like, people on the internet, they don't give a dang about nothing. They just like, whatever. I'm just showing my butt cheeks on national TV or something. like, I don't know, bro. I'm still living off of, like, the rules of however I grew up, where, like, if you got some dirt McGirt in your lifestyle, don't even try and publicize your freak. Just leave it in the behind closed doors, which he did not have.
Yeah, right.
But then again, now we live in this world where, you know, you could be some big freak, have FreakCon or something like that. Like, look at Diddy. He was trying to be like a public freak. He was trying to be a private freak, and he was doing that thing for 20 years, and they got out.
Yeah.
So,
him and the punk.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. He was drunk. That was the problem.
I think my man was, like, drunk, bro.
You're drunk. You just don't know. You just happy you got in the door or something like that. Forget the door being closed. He like, I don't know why his pants are off. I don't know how he had that energy.
I remember one time I was out with my friends and we drank some German beer. Bro, I don't even remember how I got home. I got home though. And I don't even remember. Like, alcohol is not to be played with. If y'all drink a lot, ease it up. You know what I mean? Now I don't even bother with it. Like, I don't even like being like drunk. I'm not supposed to be drunk anyway. It's just like you wake up with a hangover. It's just a bad time. You know what I mean?
You wake up without your pants, and she's like, without underwear, nothing. And he's just like, that's a unique situation.
You get blackout. Like, if you get blackout drunk, and that only happened to me like once. Like, blackouts, like it's crazy because you literally do not remember. Like, it is what it says it is.
Yeah. Like, in reality, and that's why she got in trouble. It's like, you can't just like take a photo of some drunk guy and then put it on the internet. Like, it's like, what are you doing, bro? You're gonna get banned.
Yep.
And you're gonna get in trouble because, like, you're taking pictures of people like in their home. It's like
imagine like
you're taking a risk, okay?
Yeah.
It's not a slam dunk. It's like you're taking you're being extra, as the kids would say.
Reset. I don't drink either. I don't suggest it, to be honest. Like, realistically, the only I like occasionally, like every couple months, I have like a little wine or something. It's like the only thing that's good for me now. But yeah, other than that, like, I mean, like 90% of alcohol tastes bad.
I think like a very smart person will make a dumber decision based on proportion of how smart they were, proportionally. So if they're like smart and street smart and book smart, they get drunk, then they're not gonna be as dumb as like a dumb guy who's drunk.
That is true too.
Who might make decisions that look more bizarre to you and me.
Like, some people be like, "Oh, I'm too drunk. Let me not drive." You know, like, or you know, whatever. I'm not saying that that was him, by the way. I'm just saying it in general. Yeah.
There's some other guy who's already like, you know,
like a dummy,
kind of dummy when he's sober, or like, I don't know, get into the bar fight, drive the car, drive into like 8 mailboxes,
right?
Fist fight with the cops and all kind of stuff. And I'm sure when he's not sober, he's like a super genius. You know what I mean?
Imagine the case was this dude was like blackout drunk, bro, and then he just wake up in the morning and be like, "Yo, why's my junk online?"
Yeah. Because the junk was out, bro. Unless she took his pants or something like that. Some big conspiracy, like you know, people want to make it conspiracies. She went in there. She used her unlocking skills from the last TikTok video to break in. You know, she saw through the window he was on the couch, and then she took his pants off. And
can you imagine? That'd be insane.
Edited a video with CapCut or DaVinci Resolve, and
yo, no, that would be absolutely insane. That would be like a case for the ages right there.
I don't know, bro. All right, anyway. Showcase. So this is the showcase. If you go into the link in the description, you can see the link to our Discord. Join the Discord. There's a section called Post Your Art. You post your art, we showcase it on the stream. Very simple. You can also check out the other forums where you post your links. And here we go.
Yep. All right. First we have Damage. Says first time ever drawing a mech. I have no idea how people do this on the regular. Done for my Twitch community's current character design challenge. Random prompts we landed on were Red Panda and Mecha. So I drew an anime style mech pilot and his mech. How do people draw mechs every day? I don't know. But I got a book that I'm about to draw mechs every day. So
yeah. It's very rough. I'm trying to like get those Japanese books, you know, where they draw mechs for like anime and things like that. And try and look up little tutorials, and like it's a lot of boxes you draw and stuff. Try to prepare yourself to think in 3D, and then you jump into drawing the mech. But it's got to be super annoying, yo. But some people love it, bro. They love drawing
mechs,
robots, mechs, robots, transformers. They just think in terms of 3D all the time, and you know, it's wild.
This is look, it's a wrestling commission. It's Wrestling Wolves.
Wrestling Wolves. There you go. This is
Damage with the Wrestling Wolves. By the way, have y'all seen?
That's gonna be at some convention soon, I'm sure. But
yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't go over Madam Savvy's video, but y'all are probably. If anybody's followed Makani, y'all seen it already.
At least they're adults on there.
They are adults. They are adults that are cosplaying as baby furries. I don't know.
And it's not like the Muppet Babies or something like Fozzie Bear.
No, not at all.
Not like Fozzie Bear. Like
I just want to let you know that this man up here is saving y'all, because I would have tortured y'all with it, but like. I am 99.9% sure he don't want to see anything that Madam Savvy discovered in that video.
I don't know, bro. She be finding some crazy stuff, bro. Like, and I don't know.
She was appalled. She was appalled.
I think about like watching. You know, sometimes like you try to unwind from like the insanity of the internet, and you just watch a cat video, bro. And it's like, oh, look at the cat. He's crazy. Look at him. He's jumping up on the counter, want food and stuff like that. It's cute, it's nice, it's innocent. That's the way I want to think about animals. You know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? When I think of a Ninja Turtle, I just think of Leonardo and them in the sewer eating pizza. That's that's what I think. You know what I'm saying?
Well, DeviantArt ruined Ninja Turtles for me, so
yeah, that's why I don't be on DeviantArt. Like, you know, I especially that corner of DeviantArt. Like, if I want to brush, maybe I'll download it or something. But I ain't trying to think about what
I haven't been
people think.
I haven't been on DeviantArt since I discovered that.
I don't want to think about what people thinking about the Ninja Turtles on that level. Like they're just heroes in a half shell to me. Like to other people, I don't know. They're trying to boff it. Just like straight up. And I would be like, oh. Never in all my life, I never thought about that, and it's and I'm not feeling it really. Like I'm just saying, like other people, they immediately saw that cartoon, they hear that theme song, and they get that right there. I'm all about that. Like You know, you watch your Baywatch back in the day, you think it's something, but like other people, they watching like I don't know, SWAT cats and think it's something else. Like I'm just like, all right, whatever, man. Like, look, I don't want to know about
saw the
it.
dinosaurs and it was like, yo. I'm like, wait, what?
Imagine the job. I don't even know how you would do that. I don't even know. Well, how would you even have? How would you even get to do that in a dinosaur? I saw Jurassic Parks. I saw 1, 2, 3, the one with Chris Pratt. I saw the bad one. I don't know why people like these movies. The later ones are pretty terrible. Like the last Jurassic Park was so bad.
I ain't watching Jurassic Park no more.
They reduced these dinosaurs to like cuddly little like dogs. Basically, they're like, oh, look at the little dinosaur. What's that, boy? What's that, boy? You smell the T-Rex or something? It's like, yo, this is so cringe.
But they
right
teaming
now.
up with the, hold on, let me keep going.
They
teaming
training
up.
the dinosaurs like dogs and having them hunt and be friends, and they're trying to save the dinosaurs instead of trying to run from the dinosaurs. Bro, it's the corniest blockbuster slump I've seen in my life, or something like that.
What we got here? It said it's a sketch commission. Getting this commissions up. It's a Minotaur Barbarian. Well, I guess this is it in color.
There you go.
Little squirrel character. Makani. I did not see him do. Oh, I did see him start this one. He is drawing some Z cups. I see.
There you go.
This is Falco. God, it says OC.
That's cool. Look at that.
I like the red sword.
Yeah, I like the red sword, I like the angle. And the name of the artist is Falco.
Yeah, Cossack Falco.
That's right. Falco was also that 80s star. Remember Falco? He did Rock Me Amadeus. It's a classic. It's not the same guy.
This remind me of Gargoyles for some reason. Not sure.
Yeah, it does actually. It's very good. Gargoyles was a good cartoon.
Yeah, throwback.
I'm sure some freak. Yeah, I'm sure some freak perverted that too. I'm sure. Like,
is the great Bree. I love this one actually. She redid everyone's favorite character of all time, Baz from Concord. Baz of Concord fame. You know what I'm saying?
As a rock star, because she envisioned her as a rock star as per her latest video.
Right.
Which makes sense, like that would be like fun characters. Maybe Concord just needs to get more ridiculous, like be fun and more over the top, like like a Devil May Cry kind of thing. Like she playing the guitar. Like,
oh, you mean
like
ridiculous in the right way? Because
yeah, like fun cartoonish kind of way, not like whatever they were doing.
A fat medic who got no color coordination.
It was like just like I don't know, weird Mugen, like just every kind of nonsense in one game. So you don't one stop shop for nonsense.
By the way, there's something I never talked to y'all about because I know we were talking about the Rapture for like on past couple streams, and the developers of Concord, I might have mentioned this before, went on a podcast, audio only. We know it's Concord because they don't mention the name of the game, but they call it. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I heard something in the chat. That's ridiculous.
Wait, what? Where?
No, just keep going.
All right. Wait, on the last comment, like last topic.
No, it's like way up there. Alpha Proto talking about baby cosplayers. I heard they soil themselves in diapers.
They do. So you gotta watch the Madam Savage video to find out.
I don't know if I want to, bro. You tell me it's like
you missed the comedy gold.
Yeah, you tell me it's a grown ass nipper wearing some pampers.
Yes. Yes. See, if it wasn't so late.
Yo, Mr. Big Baby, making boom boom. Oh my god, yo.
Oh
It just
man.
reminded me of the end of Sky High, remember? When the villain, he got like the ray gun and he turned into a baby. And then he's like, yo. And they're like, yo, what's wrong? And he's just like, yo. He's like, yo, I made boom boom in his pants. Yo, it had me dying back in the day, so I don't know. That's what it reminded me of. Y'all remember Sky High in the chat? That was a good movie.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
And what's the what's worse? So I try to go to Twitch to find where they were promoting this thing, and I guess it's not there anymore. Yeah, so they had a convention. They had a convention, and like,
oh, you have a convention. How you enough people that do this? That go
I
to the same place to do this.
I don't know.
How they win the cosplay competition, bro? Like they like taking acrylics and like drawing on the Huggies, bro. Like they just like. My rattle got more like bedazzled jewels in it than the other person or something. Is that how it worked? Like is that how they win first prize?
I don't even know, like,
bruh.
You know how I know it disturbs?
Game over. America's cooked, bro. That's it, bro.
I know it disturbed her because the video was only 6 minutes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thumbnail right now. It says,
I'm sure it's very serious. They take it very seriously, guys. You know what I'm saying? But
what? Oh, they take it serious? I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they take it
Her
very
thumbnail
seriously.
her thumbnail says a brief. What does it say? A brief look. Yeah, it says a brief look. Baby fur con.
No, thank you. I can only imagine. Maybe one. I don't know. When Sean toughens me up.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I don't know. Listen, this is
but
competitive. I'm not trying to go.
That's like it's like elite level, bro. Like it's like elite level madness. Like
it's if y'all wanna go discover this, it's on Madam Savvy's page. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I got through the video.
that's why they don't have any comedies anymore, bro. Because it's like that's the stuff they would make fun of back in the day. Like if some dude was in a diaper and like a playpen and stuff like that, that would be the stuff that they would like, you know, they'll put that in the trailer for the movie, bro. But now if that's like a respected community and a protected class, they're gonna give them like civil rights and all this, then
Yo, I just
reparations or something, then it's like you can't make fun of anything. And
bro,
you know,
I just put my curse,
and I'm not even trying to make fun of nothing. I'm just like, that's instantly I think of that, and I just think of like, yo, the comic possibilities, because it's like, yo, you a grown ass nigga in a diaper right now, poop on yourself or whatever it is right now, and you know one of them's gonna do it. That's what a diaper's for. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I just put my cursor over the thumbnail, and it shows you that little preview, and it's just a dude like doing the baby wiggles in the pamper.
And he's like in a fur outfit or something?
No. He's just in a pamper.
He's in a pamper, bro?
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do later, man. He's gonna poop in that thing, bro. Like they got the Pampers cruises on, and he just like running around the convention center, eating all that convention food they got there, pretzels and chili dogs and all that. He just
but like
he's gonna unleash an atomic bomb in his
I don't think like a diaper can fully like hold an adult level of dung. Like it's not.
I don't know, bro. They got custom made at the cosplay shop. You know, they got special custom. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. It's get too deep. It's get too deep.
The disturbing part is like, you know, like they have joints, you know, like for old people they got the Depends and all that, but they have. It's you know.
Brina says, "Why we talk about this? Exactly. We should not be talking about this."
Yeah. Sorry. See, this is why I didn't cover it. This is why I didn't cover
it. Good. Sorry, I even saw that comment. It's also hilarious.
We're talking about it because Twitch. It's Twitch's fault. Twitch is the one that showed this. All right. Said the Binky too.
I even want to know what that is. Oh, that you mean like the blanket or something like that?
No, that's the pacifier, bro.
Bro, stop.
Yo, I swear, Madam Savvy's voice cracked when she was like trying to like talk about this. Like,
Yeah, Breeder's like, I'm a head out. Like, stop. Oh, bro.
obviously, y'all ain't mature enough to talk. Now, let me stop.
Guess not.
It's Twitch's
Yeah,
fault.
how do you talk about it? I don't understand all these channels, bro. I really don't, bro. Like the YouTube, all this wacky stuff, and they explain it like in a very analytic way or something like that. There was a fur con with a diaper, and it was very salacious, and these are the facts, and you know, you have to make sure that these things are, you know, properly discussed in society. I'm like, yo, you talking like you 6 o'clock news is a nibba wearing diapers, bro.
You know what? Dan and I bring up sometimes.
For real,
the maturity level, and this is how I know that me and Dan ain't crap. Right? I'm gonna give y'all an example.
I tried to be crap, but like, you know.
This is all respect to Eric July. Do y'all remember when? I think we talked about this on Twitch. Funny enough, when they make in Lord of the Rings, they made Black Aragorn. All right,
and then the dude cried or something.
Yeah, the dude on TikTok, like he cried because he felt represented.
He was so moved.
Like my man cried, and Eric really came on YouTube to talk about it. He was like, "You see, this is a bigger, this represents a bigger problem that we have in society." Blah blah blah. There's absolutely zero way that Dan and I were going to talk about it in a mature manner, because all we were going to do is start dying on video about how my man was crying over Aragorn. There's no way that I could be mature about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, word. Not trying to be mean again. I'm just saying, like, yo, my man is crying over a Lord of the Rings character, and you know,
like full tears coming out, bro. I'm dying. So shout out to Eric for being able to handle content in a mature manner. I can't do it sometimes. I can't.
Like the way he was describing it, it was like he was breaking it down like he was like a presidential address or something like that. like he was at the UN or something. I'm just looking at this dude like crying over a Black Aragorn trading card, bro, and the dude had dreads. And in my head, I'm just thinking, like, how would I say this? Rasta jokes, you know, Bonaclot, and
it was gonna be
Aragorn's listening to Mad Lion and on his iPhone and stuff. Like, it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, it would have been a highly watched video maybe if we made it,
right?
But
instead, like, as like a member of like the internet community, because everything's a community, I'm supposed to respect Aragorn with braids or something like that. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Just the same way as we would not make a video about these baby furries, because there is no way that we would be mature about it. There's zero way. The amount of clownage.
Are you mature? They're immature. They're not even a human. They're a baby, bro. They cosplay as a baby. They're not even mature.
There's just sometimes
they're about to be immature. They're not even cosplaying like as a juvenile. Like they're cosplaying as a baby, bro.
That's true.
I can be mature about somebody who's trying to be immature. Like, just, period.
You're right. You're right.
But you have to be, because everyone is models. Whatever, bro. Fine. You know what I mean? There's parts about, you know, ourselves that we make fun of too, I'm sure. But like, look, I don't know.
Like even when they started talking about Hassan and the dog,
I'm not a diaper.
Now I don't have a dog. I don't have a cat. I love but I do love them, right? I'm sorry, but like Hassan, even that too. There was no way I was gonna be mature about that, because I would have did the video. And then the draw along would have been Raiden.
I will say this about, I guess, the diaper people and the what he said, the fur baby person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really hear them coming out and saying like, "Hey, man, I know you think this is ridiculous, but it really isn't though. And you should really take me seriously as a person. And I'm gonna run for office now." Like, I don't know. Since I don't hear that, there's like a glimmer of hope that there's like some kind of self-awareness there, where it's like, yeah, we're doing this. And
Wait. We not gonna forget. We not gonna forget the Biden administration, sir. Where they had son they had dude in the military with the dog mask.
I don't remember that, but now,
See, you got.
Well, forget all that and whatever. All right.
There was like 2 of them.
Okay. No.
Now, granted,
Alrighty.
he wasn't in office, but he was a decorated military person. So there's that.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I don't know what we learned today. We learned today that Twitch needs to get their act together. We learned that Emiru needs to sue somebody. And I'm sure
they definitely need to up security.
They need to up security.
I don't know about, I don't know how the legal system around this thing's going to work, but obviously in the future, Twitch would need more security, and if they're smart, they will do that.
Yeah.
That dude will. I believe she's pressing charges. I think I saw a tweet about that.
Okay,
she's going to press charges. So
good.
Hopefully that dude will be taken care of by the justice system.
Right.
And DoorDash, I don't know, bro. I guess like don't film people or double check with the popo if that's okay or whatever, and don't go rogue, don't go extra, and don't try to make a career about it. Just think logically. And the dude, next time, just lock your door and put your pants on, because you don't know what kind of situation going to happen.
Agreed.
And we'll have to hear his side of the story as well. So that's my fair and balanced take.
You got to lay out the Henny.
Right. Anything else about like weird conventions where people wear whatever? It's not my business.
Yeah, no. We'll confirm that we will not be covering that story.
Yeah. I don't think I can handle it. And that's okay.
There's just some topics we don't cover.
Yeah. And to that community, I'm just not ready for this conversation. So you do something. I don't know. I can't even endorse. I'm just be over here. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, there you go.
And everyone's gonna be happy about that.
They said here, Reactor Joel should make a reaction about AI Hassan R&B video where he looks to be bootleg version of Snoop Dogg.
Maybe. Sounds funny.
Yeah, I don't even know what else is going on in the world, but when we come back, we'll be reporting on something.
I like the video, guys. If anybody's still here, if you haven't already, just like the video.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna try to get some art videos on the other channel up.
Sure.
Shout out to Bree, actually, for helping.
She left, so it's like you shut her right anyway. Though.
Oh, she really head up. Well, shout out to her anyway, because she was helping me with screen tones because I'm trying to get a manga look. Do I have it here? It's gonna take 8 million years to come up, but yeah, just know that she helped me. This program is very complicated. But Elpro said this video will show up in 5 years when furry babies are protected class. Then you will
probably
get cancer. Man, look. I had no defense on it. I ain't going to defend it. Yeah, but that one. Protected class. Oh boy. Anyway, y'all. I was way past. Oh, there we go. This app may have closed before saving the project. No. Yeah, this is me trying to screen tone it up.
Very nice.
And all that. But yeah. Anyway, y'all. We'll see you. More than likely, we'll do a stream next week. But if we do, we will let you know. And y'all have a good weekend. And thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you later. Peace out.